fall. Boom, bum, bum. Yo, I'm turning this off, bro.
What?
This. I don't know. That thing just confused the mess out of me. Was that the same thing on your end?
What, the vertical thingy?
Yes.
It's always been like that.
No, but it counted down so awkwardly. Like the countdown was off. Unless that was
That's
my
weird.
computer lagging.
I feel like I'm always lagging. I don't understand why. Like, I feel like I've been lagging so much recently. It's not even funny.
I feel like I should tilt my camera down. Oh, chat. Technical difficulties from the start, chat. What the heck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Freaking sucks. You know what? You pay money for Wi-Fi and they don't even do it that good. Like, I shouldn't be lagging. Realistically. But I am.
I hope this is right. If it's too much, then I have to get back up. I don't really want. I'll take that. Yo!
Bro, my thing's just running slow today. I don't have no idea. Crazy.
Just give us the angle already. Come on.
I can't. It's not even letting me pick the angle.
What? It's
No,
really trying to make
something's
you. What the heck?
All right.
Chat, we already experienced technical difficulties
Chat, this sucks. You know what?
in the beginning. But listen, it's all good. The show still goes on.
Probably better off. Freaking no matter. You just hear my voice.
It's not.
Nothing crazy.
No, it is not. Come back. Oh, speak.
Hello?
Oh my goodness.
I'm delayed. I'm telling you.
On my end, you're like delayed to the max. All right. While David figures this out, welcome everybody to episode. It's just him just leaving. Episode 399. We're one episode away from 100. 400. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for all popping out. We appreciate you guys. We got a couple people already in the comment section. We'll get right to that.
All right.
Other than, are we here?
Should be better.
Yeah, let's go, David.
Freaking sucks, dude. Everything sucks.
Oh,
just
man.
describing my mood right now, bro.
Yep.
Damn.
I was gonna say something there.
People in the views right now. We appreciate y'all for hopping out right now. Thank you.
I was gonna say something there.
My bad.
I was gonna say something there, but I left you alone.
I jinxed it, but appreciate y'all for popping out. We have a lot of sports talk to get into, and I'm glad that I'm a little lagged, but it should be good. It's not as bad as it was. But
we're good.
Welcome back, everybody. Episode 399. One episode, like Eric said, away from 400. Man, it's been a wild ride. That's honestly going on almost 3 years of episodes if we done 2 a year, every 2 a week. So it's crazy. It's crazy, dude.
Facts. No, the fact that we're almost at 400, or we're basically next episode is gonna be 400. I can't even. Dude, we was at Think about it though. We was dead on what's that app called? The podcast app?
Stereo, that beginning one? That was terrible.
Stereo. Yo, and the stories we have, man. Man, we could have done without y'all. Thank you. We appreciate you guys for tuning in all the time.
There's two stories that go off the top of my head, dude, but I'm not
it's two stories in my head as well. Wait, you say one, I'll say the other one. Go on.
Well, I'm lagging again. I don't understand. Well, one of them was the one where we were on and Eric was like some guy did a random comment. He's like, "Oh, I'm a white man. I think your music is crap," pretty much. And Eric's like, "Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate your comment." And I'm like, "No, we don't. We don't appreciate that comment. Get the hell out of here." Crazy.
I was thinking of there's two things that comes to mind. The first one, which is the first? No, the first one we was in tears. That's why. When we had that lady come on, because on Stereo, fun fact on Stereo, you know how you guys leave comments here? You had to leave a voice comment. You couldn't just type. So you had to record yourself like talking, and then you would send it through, and we would play them. And me and David really couldn't tell what was going on beforehand, so we would just play them, and sometimes it would happen. And this one lady came in and just started singing our song.
Bro, crazy. It was crazy.
And mind you, like she didn't sound horrible, but like me and David was so thrown off that we was like, thanks. And it sounded so bad. Oh man, good times.
Just who the hell
Good
does a
times.
voice message and starts singing to everybody? I just don't get it. That whole app was a fever dream. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of stuff didn't make sense.
Yo, I wonder if it's still a thing, bro. I deleted it. I have to check. But other than that, David, I forgot he was lagged. But how we doing? You go ahead.
Bro, I got the freaking. We always say that. I got the McDonald's Wi-Fi. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
You got that Ronald McDonald Wi-Fi. What's
You gotta
going
change
on,
something.
David?
I don't know.
Well-
I have no idea why this is happening right now. It's pissing me off.
Well, while that's going on, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the rundown for today's show. I mean, granted, I might miss a couple of things here because we got a bunch of things to talk about. To be honest with you, but between NFL, week 12, it's about to close itself out with Monday Night Football right now between the Panthers and the 49ers. But we got to talk about the entire week of this week. We got to talk about maybe a little Prem, David. Probably throw a little Prem in there. I also kind of want to mention UFC as well. There's been a lot of buzz in UFC right now. A lot of things.
Gary just won against Bilal Muhammad. Look at that.
Yeah,
that title fight. Good for him.
He's looking like he could possibly be a title fight, but I don't know what's gonna happen between the two of them because of the Ilia Topuria and Islam situation. I really don't know what's going on, but UFC is definitely hot right now. And there's one specific thing that I have to talk about. I kind of want to open the show with it, but I'm gonna hand it over to David because the proper introduction is always needed. But you can lead us into whatever you'd like to first.
Yeah, I'll lead you in with this camera angle first, which is fantastic. But other than that, it's not a great show without the camera angle. Expect that a lot, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know how, but that always tends to fix up the lag a little bit. So.
Wait, can someone just like go back and just screen record that and just like put it in the chat or something? Someone just clip it and send it to us on our Instagram.
You love that one so much.
Yeah, but that one specifically was too smooth. He said, "All right, I'll greet you with this camera angle, and then I'll come back."
But ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot. We have NFL to talk about, like Eric said. We have soccer. We have a whole bunch. MLS. I saw the other day. I got to watch the weekend games. NYCFC going into the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes, sir.
Against, unfortunately, Miami.
They're gonna lose.
So they're most likely going to lose. But never say never. But honestly, we'll get in. Honestly, we don't have to talk about that. But I just wanted to give that little memo right there, real quick.
Oh, to add on to that as well, I'm actually hoping for NYCFC win because not that we keep up with it on the podcast, but recently, our women's team in the NWSL, I believe it is, recently just won the whole league. They beat Washington Spirit, I think, in the final. And the reason I know that is because my friend, shout out to my boy Nick, he works for them. He works for Gotham. So they had the parade today, and he was there because
how many people showed up? Just him?
It was. There was people. There was definitely people. I mean,
was there more people in my school building, or was there more people on the parade?
I really don't know. Behind the barrier, it looked like it was active. I don't really know because he was in the parade. The angles I saw was in the parade. I don't really know, but stop. It is really congrats to NY Gotham, but it would be sick if Gotham and also NYCFC took it this year. You know what I mean? I think that would be the first time that ever happened, period. So that'd be cool to see. Like a little history making right there, even though America doesn't really care about footy like that. But
I mean, listen, I'm happy to see an NYCFC win it again. Why not? Here we go.
Let's see. When was the last time they won it?
They won it in 2022, I want to say.
Close 2021.
2021.
I remember I watched that game and then I ran outside like I've been watching the entire season or something when I really wasn't. I was so excited. I'm like, yeah, New York won something. That's how bad of a job New York
did. Became a fake fan just for 5 seconds.
I mean, I am a fan. I just don't watch.
No, you decided to be a diehard, like the guys that run across the street, no shirt on, like
it's because that's our version. Like that's our version of it, bro. But like no one cares about that. So no one cares about footy over here, man.
I know. I was just talking about that today. I'm saying American street soccer like a money grab compared to how Europeans treat it more like an investment. It's crazy. But I do want to get into these comments actually because we appreciate y'all for popping in. Shout out to Marcus. Marcus,
Nice.
appreciate popping out. He said,
Marcus.
who would have thought that Jameis Winston would be the Giants' best receiver? First off, I think we gotta say second best receiver because we gotta give props to my boy Wan'Dale Robinson. He had like almost 10 catches, 150 plus yards, and a tutty. He deserves a lot of praise for that. But Jameis Winston, I know we're gonna get into all the games, but Jameis Winston looking like he's in Heisman form. He said he's been practicing. He's getting those memes, those gifs from Russell Wilson about the Heisman. So he showed out in that game.
Jameis Winston is undefeatable. Like, you can't defeat that man. And the reason you can't is because he is just the ultimate positive human being. Like, it doesn't make sense. He comes out and he's either going to give you a stinker or he's going to give you a performance like that. Like, and at the end of the day, you're not going to care because he's such a great guy. Like, oh man, bro. The Giants are fun to watch right now.
You can't hate Jameis Winston. And if you do, then that means like, you know,
you just hate him for no reason.
You're just a big hater because he's a guy that like everyone roots for, even if he's like not on your team.
Exactly.
Because the one thing I love about the backup mentality is, listen, I'll throw 5 picks or I'll throw 5 touchdowns. There's no equivalent. Like, there's no balance. It's either one or the other. And Jameis Winston, like, as we saw in this game, I think he had 3 total touchdowns, 1 receiving. It's insane. 1 receiving, 3 total, counting the 1 receiving. Over 366 passing yards. Insane game for Jameis. And plus, he got that 1 interception. So it balances itself out. He got that 1 interception to really grasp it over there. But
so weak.
Crazy game. Jameis Winston. He's probably the player of the week, in my opinion. Catch a pass.
No, he's not.
He stiff-armed the player. He stiff-armed the defender. Imagine the defender not being able to tackle Jameis Winston. Embarrassing, bro.
Bro, I've seen Josh Allen mush defenders to the ground before, bro. It's nothing new.
Josh Allen ain't Jameis Winston. 2 different people.
Yeah, he definitely isn't.
Jameis Winston ain't doing that.
Dude, Jameis Winston he gets the A for effort trophy every single week. I give him that every single week. I'll do that. But he's not. Yeah, he's definitely not. The Giants are the first team to be eliminated from playoff contention. There's no way he can be player of the week.
No, they are the first team. Ew.
I don't know how the Titans
How's that even
aren't.
possible?
I don't know how the Titans aren't removed.
They're 1 in 10. That's disgusting. All right, well, congratulations. At least we're first in something, right? Positive.
No.
Positive.
Hey, the tank is going well.
You know, honestly, Giants. I feel like they are actually tanking because you had 4th down. You were up by 3. Instead of going for the field goal, you go for the touchdown. It doesn't make any sense. They tie up the game and they go overtime and they win it. Honestly, Giants suck. I think they're tanking realistically, but they just don't want to show it. But they definitely are because you don't make decisions like that if you want to win a game.
Hey man, they fired their defensive coach right afterwards. So now Dable and now the defensive coach, which probably should have been first, but then that explains the entire aspect of tanking. So yeah,
there we go. Eric's Wall's in the building. Shout out to Eric's Wall. Appreciate you popping in.
Yo,
the Ravens are in first place. I am safe until mid NBA season when the Brooklyn is mathematically eliminated.
Yo,
is this you?
Wait, is this my twin? What's going
on? That's your wall.
Wait. What's going on? Who is that?
That's your wall.
I need to know Eric. If this is a real human being or is someone just reporting from inside my brain.
Honestly, it might be AI.
Let's not do that either. I'd rather it be a human being than AI, bro. Nah, honestly, you're so right. I'm doing well right now. The Nets the other day beat the Celtics in the play-in, not the play-in, the
cup
in the NBA Cup, which was really exciting to see. MPJ is looking like is getting better every single game, which is exciting to see. Like adding to his playmaking ability. Obviously, we all see the memes of MPJ and everything like that.
Bro, he literally takes shots over 3 guys. I don't care.
Yeah. But like, the team seems to be finding a little bit more chemistry together, which is good. Right now we're up 1. Wait, we're up 1 against the Knicks, which is also cool to see. But I mean, obviously, that's probably not going to last. But as far as the Ravens, ladies and gentlemen, if you see me looking over here, I have the Knicks next game on my TV. But the Ravens have retaken the AFC North. We're back on top. We're tied with the Steelers, but we had the tiebreaker. So very happy about that. But David, I don't know if you remember, but I'm gonna ask you if you do. Someone, I don't know who, but seems like a smart person, I think would have told you this.
Oh God.
Someone told you earlier in the season what was gonna happen to the Ravens at some point in time. Do you remember what that somebody told you? Again,
I'm gonna be real honest
probably
with you.
really smart. Probably really smart.
I genuinely don't remember this. But
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna go off a limb basically by probably saying that they're gonna come back and win the division.
It wasn't just that though. It wasn't just that. And ladies and gentlemen, that somebody is me, obviously. I was trying to get him. But regardless, my prediction when the Ravens had all these injuries and Lamar went down, I was like, we're gonna start losing these games. And what's gonna happen is, and this is me being an honest Ravens fan because this is what this team has done to me, right? We're gonna win all these games. We're gonna climb our way back up the table. We're gonna win the division, get a playoff. While we're gonna get a home playoff, right? Probably win our first game in the home playoff, and then losing the divisional round, or losing the conference championship. One of the two. We're not going to Super Bowl.
But you were also the same person that said last week, you're like, honestly, I'm not even for them winning because it's just false hope because I know that they're gonna lose later on.
And you know, I don't want to be a pessimistic. A lot of people that if you ask around, like, I mean, you don't have to ask around because not everybody knows me. But I'm usually an optimistic type of person, right? I'm usually like, oh, we're gonna win. This team, yeah, okay, David. What's it called? This team, I don't have faith in this team. I don't. I've seen it happen last year. Last year we should have been the team in the Super Bowl. We should have been the best team in the league. That's what should have happened. We should have been versing the Eagles, not the Chiefs. But instead, it was the Chiefs because we can't finish our dinner. We always choke. We always find a way to make things worse. So when it comes down to stuff like this, I expect us to win the division. We're a better team than all three teams in our division. By far. Yeah. It's not close. So
we had you guys winning the division in the beginning of the season.
Yes, like everyone, Ravens fans and like football fans, yes, we can be excited about the Ravens climbing up the rankings. And even if they were to win out the rest of the season, something like that, something spectacular like that, sure, we can be excited about it and everything. But let's not jump the gun on the Ravens just yet. Let's not do that. Because if it was me, I'm not going to say this as a fan because I'm not going to crap on my team this much. But if I was a neutral fan or a fan of another fan base and I wanted to pick a fraudulent pick, I'm looking at the Ravens. I'm looking dead at the Ravens.
And honestly, to add on to that point, you look at their wins, you're like, yeah, obviously they're at a record of 6-5. They're first in their division. They started off 1-3. But if you look at all the wins that they had in the season, it's all against teams that have below 500 records. And I'm sorry, but when's the last time in the playoffs you're going to verse a team that's below 500 record? And
never.
It's very, 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 very unlikely if it happens at least once. So at the end of the day, it's like, not only I'm not sold on this team. I think they're probably going to lose in the playoffs. If potentially hope they probably will make the playoffs. But like also, I think we got a whole lot of accountability to this whole team. Derrick Henry, I don't know if he lost size, but he doesn't look as me watching him. He doesn't look as big as he used to be. Like I picture Derrick Henry as that bulldozing freaking running back that runs through everybody. Now I feel like he's like I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that thing. But he looks like a much skinnier Derrick Henry. I don't know if that's impacting his type of power that he used to have or what, but he's not even finding his groove. Not even that. I think the big guy you got to look at is Lamar Jackson. Every single week, there hasn't been one week where he hasn't been to practice without a questionable or out in practice. Like every single week he's questionable right now with like another ankle injury going to practice. Like every single week there's always an injury. And I'm really convinced that he's not 100% healthy because if you've been watching his last couple of games, even though they've been getting W's, it wasn't because of that offense. I mean, it wasn't because of Lamar. Let's be real. Like realistically, it was because one game was Mark Andrews, like another game, Derrick Henry, like or their defense. Like realistically,
our defense. Yeah, I was just saying.
Ravens team is Lamar Jackson needs to do a hell of a lot better if this team wants a shot at the playoffs. But if they continue this right now, it's not going to be a pretty penny for them, their team.
I can see what I can see is this happening. I could see the Ravens kind of coasting for the rest of the season, winning our games, maybe losing a couple towards the end. Who we got? We got the Bengals, Steelers, Bengals again, Patriots. Probably drop a game or two, but for the most part, we'll win the rest of the year, maybe even 3 games. We get into the playoffs, and mind you, all these performances, maybe there's one really good performance, 2 really good performances, but most of them are going to be scraping by, right? And then we get into the playoffs, and the first playoff game is spectacular. Like, you see MVP version of Lamar, Derrick Henry opening up, like breaking out for chunk plays, Mark Andrews looking like the best tight end in the league, all this stuff. Zay Flowers looking like the best wide receiver in the league, best route runner in the league, all these things. Defense, top 5, whatever it is. We're gonna see all that in the first round. And then you're gonna get the divisional round, and either they're going to lose because they choke, or they're going to survive by the skin of their teeth. But honestly, the history says it. When are we gonna get to the AFC Championship? Let's be so real. When are we actually gonna get there? I have no faith in it. What's different from the last couple of years to this year that makes you believe that the Ravens are gonna get there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of teams this year. You look at the AFC in particular, they're just like, I don't know if I have confidence with you. Ravens being one, Bills being another team. Like the Bills are in a 7th spot right now in the playoffs. That's not the Buffalo Bills that we know. You know, it's very crazy right now going on in playoff picture.
And to close out this segment, because I know we spent a lot of time on this and we got a lot to talk about, but I love that you brought up the playoff picture, right? And I just want to bring that into just to make everyone, and we're about to go into the comments too. We see all your comments. We appreciate every single one of y'all. We're about to go into that, right? Just to give you guys to paint a picture for you guys. AFC, we're gonna do like a fake playoff prediction just to see what the Ravens land, right? If the AFC was to end today, if the NFL was to end today, the New England Patriots would have the bye. Okay, Denver Broncos would see the Bills first round. Yeah. Colts would see the Jaguars first round, and Ravens would see the Chargers first round. Right now, let me ask you, David. Those three matchups, give me the winners that you think would come out on top.
Oof.
It doesn't have to be like so well thought, because like this is not our playoff predictions at the end of the day. Like, okay. It's just more like for example.
Well, I'm gonna go Buffalo wins against Denver.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Colts beat the Chargers, and then the Colts beat the Jaguars, and then the Ravens beat the Chargers.
So what we're talking about now is a Colts versus Ravens in Indianapolis next round. That's what we're assuming right now. Now, my question is, are you confident that the Ravens can beat the Colts?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
See, and to me, right? To me as a fan, that is so sad. As good as the Colts are this year, that is so sad and so bad to the standard of the Ravens coming into this season. Right? Now, granted, the Colts have risen way above the bar than we expected. But like I said, you look at this Ravens roster, you're in a situation where you have to win now. It shouldn't be a question. It should never be a question right now. It shouldn't be a question whether we have to walk into Indianapolis and struggle to fight against them. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a question that we have to worry about Daniel Jones. Even though Jonathan Taylor, I understand. But like we have to worry about several different parts of their offense and defensively as well. We are the Baltimore Ravens. 2-time MVP Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry basically, does he have the best resume of a running back in the league? Ooh, that's actually a great question. Do you think Derrick Henry has the best resume as a running back in the league right now? Current players. He might. Other than Saquon?
He's up there. He's been the leading rusher, I believe, in 2+ seasons. Yeah.
It's just utterly, it's so sad for us right now. And it's most likely not gonna, the playoff picture is most likely not gonna stay this way either. Because
especially in the AFC.
You got someone by the name of Patrick Mahomes that's still knocking at that door.
Yeah, and they got that win against the Colts this week, so definitely putting some. That's what I'm saying. Vegas has so much power because the Chiefs are favored to win, and going into that, you're like, what does that mean? Like now we know that the Chiefs are going to win. Realistically, messed up.
But
But real,
we also somewhat thought that game was a toss up though, and we knew it was a must win for the Chiefs as well.
no, it's a trap game because everyone's gonna be like the Colts have a better record. They're gonna win. Plus money for the Colts, great value. And bam, you lose your money.
Those people are silly. Those people are silly, man. Those people are silly.
Bro, Vegas speaks, bro.
Vegas speaks. Everyone listens. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like a cult. Nick's in the building. Shout out to Nick. He said Ronaldo still sucks.
What the heck?
Congratulations. He said, I don't like your hair, David. Damn.
Why is he bullying you?
Take that jersey off too. Yeah, you want to say that? Real talk, Eric. I'll wait for you to put your camera back on.
Oh my gosh, Nico, I can't help you, bro.
Can't say this stuff, bro. You gotta know the details. You gotta know the details. Eric, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
Why it's hard.
There's people in the world that like would see that and be like, and like, bro, take the jersey off.
Bro, but there we go. Jay's in the bill, and shout out to Jay. Appreciate you popping out, Jay. He said a great D&E episode always has technical difficulties. Honestly, at this point in our careers, over 400, almost 400 episodes, I would say there's technical difficulties in probably every single one.
Not every single one. We've had that at least one
goes out. Your camera goes out. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, it goes out.
Considered a technical difficulty. It goes out every single episode.
All right, but in person, when we used to do in person.
Oh yeah, so probably like 80% of episodes.
Yeah, maybe even 90 to be honest. Maybe even
bro, but what do you call it? Nick said son got that Walmart service for real though. It's honestly worse than that. It's McDonald's at this point. Jay said David is a Japanese dub Godzilla movie. It's that bad. The dubbing is that bad.
Dang.
No,
it's not like that anymore.
Shout out to Funny Talks. Appreciate you popping out, my guy. Thank you. Hi, what's going on? Hope you're enjoying your day. Marcus said, damn, that app sounds fun. He said D&E definitely could have had a weird could have been a weird podcast if it was still on that app. Fever Dream. For real.
Dude, if we were still on that app, yo.
The one thing I loved about that app was the fact that people could voice their message.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's so much easier than writing sometimes.
I mean, technically like Twitch does have that. Obviously, we're not set up in that. We're not that big yet, and we're not set up to a point where you guys can like donate during the stream or anything like that, and then you can leave a message.
Text to talk, right?
But yeah, the text to talk. But like the other app, it was different because you could see it pop up immediately. Twitch, it interrupts you. You can kind of pick and choose on stereo when to let it go and when not to let it go, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But also the scary part is with the voice messages, you don't know what the hell the next person's going to say. So you can't even like get ready for what's going to happen.
At that point, that's what makes it fun, to be honest. That's what makes it.
It's very unpredictable. Marcus says, during a November 2025 event, former UFC middleweight champion and current analyst Michael Bisping was on commentary when he made the comment that WWE is entirely fake. Dude, your company owns it. UFC owns WWE?
TKO. TKO is like, I know TKO like owns WWE, and I think TKO is also like part of UFC. It's like some weird like business triangle.
Yeah, but I don't think he said anything wrong. Everyone knows it. It's not like he's like saying that like he's like showing that a magician's trick. He's like showing what he actually did.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why people even talk about that anymore. Like that shouldn't even be a discussion.
Know it's not real.
We all. It's like Santa at this point. Like, bro, just let it
Eric,
rock.
Bro, we could have some little kids watching this, bro.
I don't care, bro.
You know what? When you have kids in the future, right? First birthday, bam! I'm gonna tell them Santa's not real.
Dude, they're gonna grow up knowing Santa's not real, bro. They're gonna
have Black Santa.
Dude, they're not gonna have any Santa, bro. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Santa gave you this gift. No, I did. Like, what are you talking about?
They're like conversation, be like, Dad, why is Santa white in every single photo?
Because Like I don't know, yo, man.
Like he only goes to the white kids, sweetie.
You bet you.
That's
Oh
how
my
you don't believe in
god!
it no more.
Imagine you walk into my little kid and you're like, yo, you're like, David, why is it only go to the other kids? Like, because he only likes white kids. They come
Oh,
home.
bro.
Hey, he told me that Santa's not.
Oh, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Nico said, he said, Ronaldo sucks. Bro, congratulations. I don't know what you want to say.
Still?
Still sucks. He said they're going to lose to Miami. NYCFC, most likely. I mean, honestly, like, I'm rooting for them to win, but, like, realistically, yeah, he said Miami. In Miami, Messi's goated. In your opinion, yeah, it's great.
Guy, yo, pop it out your mouth, Nico. What's going on? Hated it. You're messy like that? What's going on?
He said Gotham FC champions are the women's are carrying New York sports. Honestly, low key, because
They are, though.
Liberty won too. It's crazy.
Give-
Not this past year, but in previous years.
And somehow the Liberty won last year and Gotham won this year, and somehow people still don't care. That is insane.
I was just about to say, it's like the women's teams won championships, but yet people still say that New York sucks at winning championships. So it's a show that they don't give a crap about the women's teams because they don't take that into account. For real.
Yeah, I just saw one of the comments that just came in. I'm crying. All right, go ahead.
He said that's not real football, buddy. He's talking about the women's team. He said that's like the campers play. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what he's referencing?
What?
Remember the summer camp that I used to work?
Yeah.
Of 4th and 5th graders?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. That's it. That's horrible. Nah, you're sick, Nico.
Marcus said ChatGPT said 4 fans showed up and 5 hot dog vendors.
Yeah. That foul, bro.
I love where they show the WNBA like parades and like the camera's trying to zoom in so much so you just see the bus so they don't show who's behind them. You ever see those? And then you look at the when the NBA champions are and then they zoom out to see everyone. Right? Here they zoom in as close as possible. They don't want you to see nothing. What do you call it? Nico said, yo, Eric, how are we feeling about Panama?
All right. I gave you guys as long as you. I tried to hold it back, but we're gonna have to take at least 5 minutes out of the show right now. Because, ladies and gentlemen,
more than 5 minutes.
Panama is in the World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. This outburst was going to happen on Wednesday, but we couldn't get to do the show on Wednesday. But it's gonna happen now. It's going to happen right now. Panama, on the last day, not only destroyed, spanked, demolished El Salvador. Shout out to them, though. Shout out to them. Love them because their coach, fun fact, the Salvadorian coach, or the El Salvador coach, and I don't think he's from El Salvador, was the coach that got Panama to their first World Cup. So shout out to them.
Friendly fire.
Right? Honestly, you could argue that like
he let them win.
He did though. El Salvador actually stink because they lost 4-0 to Suriname the game before, so like that wasn't helping us at all. I forgot. Sad, crazy enough, I already forgot the score. I think it was 4-1. No, they didn't score at all.
3-0.
It was 3-0.
Come on, Eric. Come on,
bro. I forgot. David. This was last week, bro. I had to stop. Why can't I search in this app? Oh, here it is. I had to stop screaming. I was screaming Tuesday. I was screaming for like 2-3 days, bro.
3-0.
3-0. And then on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, see, you guys gotta understand. No, not right now. Not the dings right now. We gotta stop these dings. What's it called? You also have to understand what was going on in that game. We could have won and it wouldn't have mattered because we needed Suriname to either lose or draw against Guatemala. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna pull this up for you guys really quick. On the last day, mind you, Suriname was coming off a 4-0 win against El Salvador, right? They lose to Guatemala in Guatemala 3-1. Panama goes to the World Cup. When I tell you, I was dancing, I was partying for at least hours on hours on hours. The next day at work, my coworkers were looking at me and they were like, "Why are you so jolly?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. Do you know who the Canal Men are? Do you know who the Panamanians are? They're in the World
no.
Cup. They're in the World Cup this year." And they're like, "Oh, okay, congratulations." Dude, I walked in and hugged my coworker the first time because he's Scottish. And Scotland made the World Cup that same day, just
Yes.
earlier in the day. Man, I am on freaking Mars, ladies and gentlemen. The second time ever. Oh, we lost David. I don't know where he went. But the second time ever that Panama has qualified for the World Cup. And I want David to come back in here for this one. I want to wait till he gets back in here. But Panama is in the World Cup. But David, I wanted to say this while you was here. I'm not going to confirm yes, but I'm certainly not going to confirm no.
Mm.
But what I will say is December 5th is the World Cup draw, where we find out where the teams are playing and who they're playing.
Here we go.
I want to let you guys know right now, right? I want to let you know right now from D&E Takeover, live news, right? I need a couple things to fall into place first in like my regular life, right? And if they do, I am making it my absolute business.
Let's hear it.
You want to go to Toronto? You want to go to Toronto? You want to go to Guadalajara? Mexico City? You want to go to San Jose? Houston? Where else?
Miami?
Orlando? Wherever you want, I'm there. You understand that?
East Rutherford.
I'm telling you that right now. As long as everything pans out the way I need it to pan out, I am going to find a way to be at that one of those games. One group stage game. That's all I need. One group stage game, depending on who we draw. Because, like, I don't know if we're going to get the group stage. So, but we're 30th in the world. So,
yeah.
Panama. Come on.
It was crazy, dude. And I know this is not Panama's first time qualifying, but this definitely is their second time. And, you know, for that country like that, it's history. But I do want to give some shout outs to the first timers that have qualified for this World Cup, because the format is now different this year, where we have a lot more people not allowed to, but it gives a lot more chances to other countries that never qualified before to make it. So also Uzbekistan, they were the first nation to secure a World Cup, and they made it, their first one ever. Shout out to Uzbekistan. Not only that, Cabo Verde,
vamos!
First ever World Cup, and not only that, Curaçao qualified for their first ever World Cup. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, they are the smallest country to ever qualify for a World Cup. So crazy history being made.
Dude, it is. There's a lot of teams right now that are also going back to the World Cup that haven't been there in a long time. One of them that pops in my head immediately, obviously, because I'm a CONCACAF boy. Like I watch most of those games because that's where Panama is, that's where USA is, that's where we live, right? Haiti qualified for the World Cup
50-something years, right? 60 years, something like that.
The last time they qualified was the same time I believe that Jamaica qualified, which was the 70s. I want to say.
Yeah, make it 50-something years. That makes sense.
But it's so. I just want to highlight that really quick, and then I have one more thing to say about Panama, and then we'll move on. Like, I'm not Haitian, nothing like that. Like, I'm just super, super happy for them as a country in general, because that country alone, right? They haven't been in the World Cup in a long time. They haven't been good at footy in a long time, right? And not only for people that don't understand, right? Obviously, like, playing for your nation is already in itself such a big deal, and everyone shows out, everyone pops out, even if they don't know soccer or whatever it is, everyone is there. And mostly, almost, I'm not gonna say every single nation, but almost every other nation other than America, their main sport is soccer, right? Haiti, obviously, it's soccer as it is, right? Haiti not only qualified, but they qualified not playing a single game in Haiti. They and the reason they didn't play a single game in Haiti, though, the reason they didn't play a single game in Haiti was because of the fact of how, unfortunately for them, how dangerous it is in their own country because of all the crime and all of the government issues and everything like that. It's that dangerous for them that they can't even play in their home nation. So mind you, all these other teams have advantages with their home nations when they go to play there, right? Hence, what I think why Guatemala won was because of the fact not only did we make the ball boy cry in their last game when they got eliminated, but of the fact that they were home in their last game. This is the last time that they get to show their fans their like what they're going to be doing, or a big game, I guess you could say, for a while until next time, I guess you could say, or the Gold Cup or whatever is next, right? But the home crowd means so much in international football. And for Haiti not to play a single game in their own nation and find a way to still make it to the World Cup, mind you, to also put into perspective, we're talking about a team that was in a group of Honduras and also Costa Rica. I mean, Nicaragua is not really known, but Costa Rica and Honduras are better than them. They're usually better than them. Nationally wise, Haiti's 84, Honduras is 64, and Costa Rica is 49. No one thought Haiti was going to make it through here. So just want to give a quick shout out to them because that's the definition of perseverance, bro. I don't know what else it is. It's a great story.
It's good because honestly, like, people might be over dramatic, but those are the type of days that days like that make people, the crime non-existent for that day. And especially when the games are going on, non-existent. But afterwards, it goes back again.
It does go back. But you're so right. There was videos. The streets of Haiti were flooded. Celebration. Like, it almost like the one piece and harmony of the entire country where everyone was on the same accord. And it's something like that is needed like for them. Now, granted, I'm not getting into like the issues with their country and everything. I'm just trying to highlight it in the sense of soccer, though. Like, it's really a great story.
Country, bro.
But
other than that, I'll never visit Haiti.
I mean, you can't go to Haiti, to be honest with you. It's too dangerous.
Why would I want to go to Haiti?
No one going to Haiti. Like, you can't. It's too dangerous. But but overall, man, absolutely buzzing that Panama's in the World Cup again. And the reason I'm also so happy is because this might be the only time I get to see them in the World Cup, because obviously it's being held in Canada, USA, and Mexico. And the reason I stressed it so much that Panama had to make the World Cup this year was because this was the best chance that they were going to get to do it again for years to come, even though we're getting better. The fact that we didn't have to verse USA, the fact that we didn't have to verse Mexico, and the fact that we didn't have to verse Canada to qualify for the World Cup is so massive.
It's huge.
So for us to get in, this might be the last one for a while. I don't know how it's going to go because obviously we know these national teams are very good. So we'll see what happens, man.
Enjoy it while it lasts. I also think I have to give an important announcement too. Portugal made the World Cup, but expected. I don't think we talked about that. But
do we not?
No, I don't think we talked about that.
No, we gotta talk about it.
Portugal qualified again for their, I believe, their 6th consecutive World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. And all 6 of those came with Cristiano Ronaldo making his 6th appearance in the World Cup, which is the most ever by a player in history. Just give a quick little shout out to that. But realistically, Portugal got the 9-1 victory against Armenia, which was not even a contest at that point. And Portugal's now in it. Now we could potentially see a Portugal versus Panamania group stage match. Bro, that'd be exciting.
It'd be exciting, but like,
bro, you go to that game, right? You go to that game. Not only are you watching Panama play, but you're also watching Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players ever.
I've never seen Cristiano live, so that'd be a win-win regardless. You're right.
We've seen him boop live.
We've seen him boop. We've seen him boop magic as well. And boop is nasty.
Bro.
I will say, I really, just to give shout out to Portugal, obviously, but like I think of it, I was just like trying to run through my mind. No one, I don't think, and don't quote me on this. In our time, in our like era, I guess you could say, there is no one that has done what Cristiano Ronaldo has done as far as it comes to putting their country on the map. And if you was to go find somebody, you would have to go so far back because in the beginning, because that's when they was establishing everything and all the wins and everything like that. But I look at it now. Obviously, you look at Messi is obviously the next one over, and granted, yeah, he's had success in the international stage, but he's had success in an Argentinian team that had expectations before he got there, and there was a mantle to be taken, if that makes sense, and he just took the mantle. I look at, I guess you could say Germany. There's so many players. Like they're more of a team base. I don't think of one person when I think of Germany. I think of so many different legends. Um, I look at Brazil. That was kind of right before we were born. Realistically, the Ronaldos, the Ronaldinhos, the Kakas, like they were putting on for Brazil. Italy, again, that was before we was born. Like right before Pirlo, all Donnarumma, like all those people. But I can't think of anyone that's done something like Ronaldo's done, because Portugal had nothing before he was there.
Yeah, I mean,
Portugal was a
the
good
most they
nation.
had, I believe, was they finished fourth place in a World Cup. That was the most they had.
Like this man has given them given the nation something to cheer about. Like general definition of like country legend. He's done
Yeah,
so much in the sense of sports. He's done something so historic that you realistically won't see unless you see a different country come up and do the same thing, and that's gonna be. It's just amazing. Like just
yeah.
props, you know.
There's not the piggyback what off you're saying. There's not one guy in the history of international soccer in terms of national team that has done more for one country than Cristiano Ronaldo. And if there is anyone to argue that, Nico, you too, please give me a name, because I can't think of a guy that has gave so much impact to a team in the last. I'm trying to think of the most last 40 years realistically than Cristiano Ronaldo has done for Portugal. And in that situation, they had 3 trophies with Cristiano Ronaldo. They made consecutive tournaments back to back to back, and now they had 0 to start off with. They were barely making World Cups. It's crazy.
I wouldn't go as far as saying no one's done more than him on the international
I
stage
will.
for their country,
I'm
because
saying it.
I don't know. Like I generally don't know.
I'll say it.
But I know you'll say it. You just
I just
did.
said it.
Like
I'm saying
what,
it.
what's it called? I I definitely think he's up there though. He has to be up there. It's just the only reason I won't say that is because we have legends of this game. Like we have the likes of Pele, Maradona. We have the like who've done it. Like, and then granted, I'm not one to piggyback on like the judgment on the World Cup and whatever, but like he does not have a World Cup. Like, you know what I mean? Like that is still the
Yet.
most. Yeah, 100%. That is still the most prized possession of international football. Like that is that honestly, forget international football. In my opinion, and this will last the same way, because I think football is the most purest form when they're playing for the national teams. Um, I think that's the best trophy that you could win. Generally, I think that's the best trophy you could win. That if I had to choose one trophy, if I had to pick one World Cup over 10 Champions Leagues, I pick the World Cup in a heartbeat. Like it's not there's nothing like it for me. So I think of that, and I think of like so many people that have done it on a high stage. I don't know. I would have to look into the stats realistically in that part. But in the sense of impact on a country, like, and changing the trajectory of a country, he is one or two. Is one or two. And you're talking about him or Pele. Or him, Pele, Maradona. Like it is those guys. But it's insane. It really is insane when you sit back and think about it. And it's also insane because it's been he's been so good to the point where you would think that Portugal had been good all this time. You know what I mean? But it's only come, like you said, it's only come when he's been there.
Yeah, and honestly, thank God I didn't grow up in a time where Portugal was not that good, because I don't know how I could handle it. Like, all I've known realistically, I mean, in the beginning, Portugal, they were good. They were making tournaments, but they were not as near as good as they have been in the last 5 years. And like being able to watch them win that Euro was great, and then now get to watch them win the Nations League twice was very fun. Very fun to see a team on top, especially when it's your team.
Yeah.
Let's move on, guys. Appreciate y'all popping out. We're almost 50 minutes into the episode. Thank you for
Love
listening.
that, man.
If you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share the show with everyone that you know. Next one, Jay said, going back on the Giants talk, he said, Giants don't blitz no more. Every successful Giants team was built off a defense that blitzed. Yeah, exactly. A couple years ago with Wink Martindale, he was blitzing every single time, and I feel like you need a team to put some pressure on the quarterback, especially when you have big pass rushers like Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Sexy Dexy, and also Thibodeau. Like, you need those guys to attack the quarterback, and honestly, if you put it in blitz situation, then lets one of those guys run free, and they can do the rest. But I think the Giants,
Dexy.
like we talk about this, the Giants look like the most attractive head coaching defensive coordinator spot as of right now in all of NFL.
Yeah.
Like, in all of the jobs that are open, I feel like that's the one that you're looking at. You'd be like, yeah, I want that one for sure.
That's light work. Yeah, I can turn that team into something.
I get Malik Neighbors, number one wide receiver in the making. I have Wan'Dale Robinson, another great wide receiver. Not only that, I have Jackson Dart, the franchise quarterback they're building off of. Cam Scatterwood coming back from injury. A great offensive line. Not great. A really good offensive line. And a defense. Oof, bro.
Sounds like playoffs to me. I don't know.
No, low key. Like, if you make the right moves, that team and the right coaching and Jackson Dart takes the next step, you're looking like a team that makes the playoffs. No, and that'd be the best turnaround from 2-10 to playoff team.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they make the right decision. Eric's Wall says, I remember when he said it. Also, I remember that Kevin Garnett Brooklyn Nets poster that covered my brother.
Wait, say again?
He said that Brooklyn Nets Kevin Garnett poster that covered my brother.
I don't understand. Eric, you gotta explain.
Unless Eric, you got a brother, bro?
That's not me.
It's your wall.
No, it's not.
Bear said, shout out to Bear. Appreciate popping out, Bear. He said, Eric, why are you copying David's fit? Oh, we're just matching today, bro. Red and red.
I leave a sweater on.
He said, I can donate good vibes. That's all I got, fellas. Maybe a kneecap. Honestly, Bear, keep your kneecaps for Thursday. We need that.
Facts.
Right, Eric? We need that.
My God, my legs. My legs.
Listen, don't act like the SpongeBob meme real quick.
My legs.
No legs.
I swear to you, I'll play quarterback. I promise you I will.
You're not playing quarterbaip, bro. You throw.
You better hope my legs are good to go because I am not sprinting. I promise
bro,
you.
You throw waffles.
I'll throw waffles.
No,
yo, bro.
No. Eric, the ball twerks in the air. It goes like this.
Yo, listen. I'll figure it out. If my legs gotta be good.
Too bad, bro. Too bad. You gotta run. I'm QB1.
Yo, man.
What do you call it? We'll just do 5-yard routes. You'll do slant routes, quick yards.
Bro, you know how Bear plays, bro. He plays like a junkyard dog, bro.
Bro, we're gonna do
slant route.
We're not doing tackle. We're doing two-hand touch.
Bear doesn't know what that means. Bear doesn't know what two-hand touch is. I guarantee you he's gonna try to give me a hug the first time he sees me. He's gonna tackle me to the ground.
We'll make sure he's on our team. It's that simple. It's that simple.
I want a diverse Bear. Dang.
Bear said Eric copying David's whole fit bar for bar. For
Bear,
real, Bear, I'm glad you're noticing it, bro. I'm glad you're noticing it. He said,
"What are you? Yo, why are you trying to rage bait right now? I literally have a hood."
Bear said, "Bam, the only dude at the WNBA parade."
Oh my God,
they're lucky for that one. Phil's in the bill. Shout out to Phil. Appreciate popping out, my guy. Thank you. He said, I can't believe Tomlin found a way to lose the division before Thanksgiving. Has me sick.
Hey, Phil, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? You thought it was yours? You really thought you was gonna win the division?
Eric, you thought I was feeling you, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, you a mutt. Now let me stop. Nah, but all jokes aside, you thought your team was good enough? Really?
Damn.
Aaron Rodgers?
Damn.
41 years old? Really?
Damn, Eric.
Man.
Take it easy,
Phil,
Eric. Take it easy.
Phil, we own this now, man. Come on, you should know this. When we're healthy, listen, if there's one thing that I will brag on, I'll be confident on, AFC North is ours now, bro. And it's going to be like that as long as Lamar is there. I promise you that. Only other person that I'm scared about is Joe Burrow. I ain't worried about these Browns. Man, Shador can have that little fun game. You guys trash, garbage. You
That
got
and
41.
that and you guys are gonna lose in the second round.
I
But
mean,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
but like
Doesn't matter
usually
'cause you won the division.
listen. What is this? What is this? Why did you just have to say that?
Well, I'm just
We
being
already
realistic.
discussed that earlier in the episode.
I'm being realistic. I'm bringing
No,
back
no,
what
no,
you
no,
said.
no, no, no. You didn't have
I'm
to
bringing
say
back what you
that.
said.
Oh my! Look, Phil, David's got your back, bro. David sat there, was like, let me calm him down really quick.
Nah, bro. Sometimes the hype train can be too loud. You know, sometimes you gotta knock it down a little bit once in a while.
There's no reason.
The hype
Oh
train's a
my
little too
goodness.
loud. But Phil did support Panama. He said Panama belt to A. He said, though, hey yo, listen. There we go, bro. Panama.
Come
Philly
on,
Hines
Phil, don't make me start screaming again, man.
showing the
I'll
love
get
on
hyped.
Panama right there in the chat. Appreciate
Come
popping out.
on, man.
Philip said Eric is more than a moon man. He is a Mars man. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, I'm a yo. If y'all could only see the reaction that I actually had when they actually won, I was lit. I was bouncing off the walls. Oh, my camera went out.
Nope, technical difficulties. Philly Hines said, let's go. Bear said, Eric talking about going to a different stage for the World Cup, but Twin can't even make it to the Thanksgiving football game.
What is it? Yo, Bear, on everything, you're just doing this, bro. You're just actually yapping. You know, I was one of the first person to answer for that.
But I will say, I sent out a poll on Sunday, and only 4 people responded, so I'm very disappointed in the outlook. We had eight to 4 now. I don't understand why we're losing people.
Where'd you put the poll?
It was a message. I said like the message, but that was a while up, so you're not gonna find it probably.
Wait, I got you, David. But watch.
You found it?
No. I'm about to actually put a real poll in the chat. Hold on. Keep the comments going. I'm about to show you.
All right, fair enough. Where are we up to? Marcus says, he said, Scottish guy and a Panamanian walk into a bar. Scott grabs a whiskey and Panamanian gets Sekol. He said, bartender asks who's tougher. They go, no clue, but loser buys the next round. Bartender says, so both of you.
You trying to say we're going to lose?
Yeah, you guys are. For sure. Marcus says, so Haiti is like the Brooklyn Nets or the Jets. Honestly, yeah, I mean, in terms of not winning or not making something in a while, it's sad to say that, but it's probably the equivalent in terms of the NFL. Marcus says a lot of people think of one person when they think of Germany, and you can't. Listen, not that type of history. Not that type of history, Marcus. Different history, soccer history.
Yeah. What, David? Look in the chat.
Let's see the chat. Let's go. Oh, I can't even do it. I gotta get polls for messages. I can't even message. The hell is this? I gotta get an app.
Just click on it.
No, it tells me I gotta get an app. Look.
What phone do you have?
I got 13, I think. Whatever that is. Oh, I gotta get an app.
That's weird.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm just gonna write yes.
He said what time? David, what time are you thinking?
Who said what time?
Ron.
9:30. What the hell is Ron? I literally texted this the other day. 9:30.
Sometimes this younger generation needs
They got the goldfish mentality.
They need bigger things in front of them to see it.
So they need unk glasses.
Yeah, it's like it's gotta stand out to them. Hold on, can I edit this?
Bear said, he said, if the Bears can turn it around, the Giants can. That's what I'm saying. Listen, anything's possible. Good coach, you can fix anything. Phillips said, man, just you wait until we get Joe Flacco in 2026. Yo, you guys are just old quarterback FC, bro. For real. For real.
Don't do that to my goat, Joe Flacco. Stop it.
Go from another older quarterback to another older quarterback. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Phillips said, and then we're going to be cooking. Yeah. I will tell you this. Steelers will always finish with a winning record, no matter what. That's for sure.
Bro,
So I said, David, like I was telling you before, just spam the chat every day. Facts. I feel like this was going to happen today, tomorrow, Wednesday, even on Thursday. I'm going to 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, guys, come on, hurry up.
That's insane, bro. You have to spam the chat in order to... These guys, man.
Here we go. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on into the NFL week 12 12 of the games that happened. I'm going to give you a rundown. We'll talk about some of the games that we feel like are important to talk about, some of the games that are not, and then we will move on and keep on talking about our sports like we are. But we're almost an hour into the episode. We appreciate y'all. And by the time I finish what I'm about to say, it's going to be an hour. So if you haven't hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share, show, and let you know. We appreciate y'all. And there's an hour into the episode. But without further ado, week 12, 2-minute drill. We need to run through these scores we don't like, these games that we don't like to talk about, these games that we just don't care. Like, I'm going to be real honest with you, Eric. I really don't care about the Jets and Ravens, realistically. I know that they're both of our teams, but that game was butt cheeks. Also, not to mention, another game I really don't care about is the Browns and the Raiders. What was that game?
Shador.
That's the first thing I want to talk about. Shador had a great game, but let's run into this 2-minute drill. Another game, also, the Falcons and Saints with no Michael Penis Jr. I don't really care about that. Well, let's move into this. Ready? Thursday Night Football, Texans versus the Bills. Texans beat the Bills 23-19. Not only that, I'm going to give you an important stat. We don't care about any other stat other than this. Ready? Josh Allen was sacked 8 times for 70 yards. I'm going to be real. I'm going to take this one real quick because I got a lot to say about this. A lot of people are saying Josh Allen's not what he used to be. You know, he's went from MVP to a bust, whatever, right? You can keep on talking. I think Josh Allen still has that talent. If you disagree, then you don't know what you're talking about. Josh Allen is a top quarterback in this NFL. But at the end of the day, we always talk about this. You're only as good as your offensive line. Getting sacked 8 times, that's New York Jets type of situation. That's what the Jets do. That's what they do for their quarterbacks. Like, that's what we're talking about right now. We're not talking about the Buffalo Bills here. We're talking about the New York Jets and Giants that allow that many sacks. But at the end of the day, we're looking at a situation where Josh Allen got sacked 8 times and they lost the game. I think for that offense in general, yeah, Josh Allen made some dumb throws. He had 2 interceptions. Yeah, Josh Allen holds the ball a little bit too longer and makes him get sacked. But I think also his superpower is being able to hold the ball a little longer and create the separation to get that big throw. I think at the end of the day, Texans defense is really good. They're legit. But just for all the people blaming Josh Allen, I just don't like it. I think you have an offensive line allowing 8 sacks and you're a franchise quarterback. And the hits that he was getting, they got to protect him. They got to protect him better, especially when that's your guy that's going to lead you to the playoffs. Shame on the offensive line. And also, Josh Allen, you got to be better too. But I'm looking at that offensive line as a big factor in my decision.
I don't know if anyone saw this coming. I really did not think the Texans were going to beat the Bills at all. Like, no chance. And massive win for them. I will give them credit on that part. The Bills are starting to concern me now. We're now sitting in a situation where, let me pull this up really quick. We're seeing a situation where the Bills are 7-4, and they're sitting at the 7th seed, right? One more loss, and now we're in a conversation where they're fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
All those teams under them, the Steelers, the Texans as well, and the Chiefs are all 6-5, right? Everyone under them is most likely not going to be the playoffs. The Dolphins are next, and like, come on, bro, let's just be real. And we look at the Bills. What's the rest of their schedule? They have
they versus the Steelers in Pittsburgh. They versus the Bengals at home, and then they versus the Patriots and the Browns and the Eagles and the Jets to finish out the season.
They can't. Now, granted, you would think Steelers winnable game and very big game as far as playoff seeding goes. Very big game. But at the same time, I want to say it's easy, but they lost to the Texans. And I thought that was going to be easy. Yeah. So at that point, what are we really talking about in the Steelers game? Because the Steelers, granted, yes, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if he's going to be back by that time or anything like that. But Aaron Rodgers did not play this week. And David, do you know the timeline on when he's coming back by any chance?
He was questionable for that game. They ruled him out. But he looks like he might be back for the Bills game, I'm going to be honest with you.
Either way, the Bills are a better football team. But you really can't just have a game like this against the Steelers, because you're going to lose.
Yeah.
You're going to lose the game. So I'm really starting to be concerned about this Bills team, because we went from the beginning of the season talking about Super Bowl contenders and winning the division to the 7th seed and possibly competing for a playoff spot in general. It's starting to get really interesting, man. Starting to get really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, definitely these next games they need to start waking up against, especially the Steelers and the Bengals. They need to get back-to-back W's for that one because this Bills team, as much as we can say that they have such a great team, they cannot afford to miss a playoff. Like with that
They really
roster, with
can't.
that quarterback, you can't. This is your. Well, you're claiming that this is your years, right? With Josh Allen at the front of your quarterback, you need to get it done. You need to get a job done. I also blame a lot of the front office for these decisions because the fact that Josh Allen still doesn't have a number one wide receiver on his team is besides me. The fact that Keon Coleman is considered his number one, not even that, Khalil Shakir, and I'm not even trying to jack him. He's a great wide receiver, but when he's your number one, he's a slot guy. You need a guy like look at Sam Darnold with JSN, making him look like an MVP candidate.
He needs a top
Right?
guy.
He's a top guy, and he had it with
He need-
Stephon Diggs, but that was just too diva. That's what it was. It was just too much diva stuff going on.
But we look at Diggs now, and I mean, look at his situation now.
He's honestly doing worse over there. He's not getting the ball that much.
Yeah,
We got
but
him more.
he's not getting the ball as much, but at the same time, you could
So
see
they're
his
winning.
attitude in general has changed. Like
Yeah,
it's,
he's a father now.
I mean, oh Lord have mercy. But God, you know how much. Oh, I'm not even gonna get into that. It's that I agree with you on the front office as well because you look at this team and it's like, it's what team am I trying to think of? It's in the NBA. Like when you have, I forgot what team it was and who the player was specifically because we had an exact example for this as well, where there was moves being made and we was questioning it. But at the end of the day, when you have someone, I wouldn't say generational, but when you have someone that is truthfully walking his way into a Hall of Fame career, if not already a Hall of Famer when it's going to be all said and done. When you have someone like that, you have to go all out. You have to go all in. And to think that the wide receiver core is Khalil Shakir, Joshua Palmer, and what? Dalton Kincaid
He's
at
injured, but yeah,
and, or Knox, whoever you want to put there,
yeah,
and you can't even get Keon Coleman on the field because of disciplinary issues.
yeah.
Like at that point, what are we doing? What are we really doing at that point? This is a waste of time. It's not. It's a waste of the organization's time. This is the best chance that you have to finally make up for the last 4 Super Bowls that you went to and losing all 4 of them. You know, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's looking a little scary. I don't want to count them out. Obviously, you can't count them out because Josh Allen is Josh Allen. But very worrying. If I was a Bills fan, I'd be a little worried right now.
Yeah, I mean it's concerning, especially when you lose games you're expected to win. I think the most concerning thing is that they're 2-3 record away compared to their 5-1 record at home. So if they're sitting 7th spot, guess where their first their playoff game is going to be? Away. So it doesn't hold true to that account.
Really quick, we're gonna get into the comments, but I just want to say, just in case he leaves, shout out to my boy Dejor. I miss you, man.
Dejor,
Hope you're
appreciate
doing well.
popping on my guy.
But we'll get. I'm not gonna skip all the other ones that we didn't go into yet. So.
There's only one. Harvey said 2-minute
Oh.
drill, also known as "In My House is How You Were Created." Damn.
What? wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Bring
What are
it
we talking about
team.
now?
Bring it team. Go. Gotta get him on the hard count.
2-2. Say hi.
Eric, you gotta get him on the hard count to get that that first down.
The hard count.
Dejor said, shout out to Dejor, appreciate you popping out. He said, in what world do the Texans beat the Bills? Honestly, in this world right now, because that's
In
the
this
real
world.
not even the Texans. The Texans with Davis Mills as quarterback is still crazy to me. He also said that that's nutty work. He said, nah, get into it. I think I was talking about Stephon Diggs. He said, L chat.
He said Stephon Diggs. He said, "Nah, get into it. I want to talk about it." Yo,
Bro, that's even crazy by itself. But I realistically believe, and believe me and Eric both agree on this, getting Josh Allen number one wide receiver, and the fact that they haven't for the last couple of years is kind of disservice to him as a quarterback.
It's horrible. It's actually horrible.
But,
Like it's inexcusable to be honest with you. But yeah,
let's run through this drill though, real quick. Next game. We'll go into the games that I really don't care. He said Diggs is a freak dog. Yeah. Low key is.
Oh, man. Yo, it's so funny because when he got her pregnant, the video of him in the Minnesota Vikings locker room when they all asked like, who would you not on the team not want to date your daughter? and everyone said Diggs, that resurfaced on the internet again. And
Makes
I was
sense.
crying, bro. He's like, I'm a great guy.
It doesn't matter if you're a great guy. We know you just can't control. Next one. Let's go into the games. Let's do a 2-minute drill in the games that we really don't care about. Next
Let's
one,
do it.
Jets and Ravens. Jets lose to the Ravens 10-23. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Quick little thoughts. Jets had the Ravens a little scared at the moment, but the Ravens defense is the reason why they won this game. Because other than that, I can't really look at Lamar Jackson for doing much.
David,
What?
in the small victories column, my team beat your team, David. Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
This is payback for when I came for your birthday that last time the Giants beat the Ravens, bro.
Well,
This
it
is
had to
payback.
happen for me. You know that. It was a birthday wish.
That really
That's all.
was.
Even though I didn't wish
Insane.
for them, because I would wish for a lot more. I would wish for better things than a Jets and Giants win. I would care less about that. But then again, let's move on. Next one. The what was a bad game? Oh, the Packers beat the Vikings 23-6. Give you a quick little rundown on those games.
Oh my god.
Is butt cheeks for JJ McCarthy. 2 interceptions for 87 yards throwing. Absolute butt cheeks for him. But Emmanuel Wilson stepping up for Josh Jacobs, having 2 touchdowns, 107 yards rushing. So shout out to the Packers without Josh Jacobs to get that job done against the Vikings. A very crucial win for them. But not only that, JJ McCarthy. I know we said 2-minute drill. I kind of got carried away. JJ McCarthy, though. Does he have a future in Minnesota? What do you think if you're evaluating him? Because he had some good games. He's had some really bad games. Are you keeping him? Yes or no?
I don't think you could ever judge a quarterback on his first season. I think that's a rule. Unless they are dog shite. Like, because if we went by that logic, like Bryce Young wouldn't have a job. You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't have gotten the opportunity. Now, is JJ McCarthy playing really bad? Yes. He is playing really bad. And I just think by next year, you have a very small window to make up for it. That's what I agree with. I think you have like 2, max 3 games to prove that you're the guy for us. And if not, we'll just move off you immediately.
I think it's weird in the situation. I think it's similar to coaching is the fact that you have one bad year, you're automatically on the hot seat. Right now, he's on the hot seat. Whether or not, if he continues like this, he's on a hot seat. Like, if he starts showing some compromise and some like uplifting type of gameplay in the last couple of games of the season, you'll be like, okay, you can build off of this. But if he continues like this, he needs a really good season to start off next year. Yeah. But next one, Falcons beat the Saints 24-10. Saints can't find a franchise quarterback. The Rattlesnake is out of business. Tyler Shaw, he had 1 interception, 240 yards. I don't even know what to make of this team. They don't know how to run the football. Alvin Kamara is their best player on their team, and I feel like he never gets any opportunities for them.
That team, poverty, bro.
It really is.
I haven't seen the light of day in God knows how long. The last time that team was good was the first 4 games when Derek Carr was quarterback, and everything else went to crap.
For real though. For real. Last time they were good was when Drew Brees was their quarterback.
That's what it really was.
And now he's commentating on Fox.
It's got to be painful for him to watch this. It has to be.
Next one, Browns beat the Raiders 24-10. Quick little shout out to Shador, making his first ever NFL career start. Not only that, he did have an interception, but who cares about that? He threw his first career touchdown in the NFL. Shout out to him. 209 yards, 11 for 20. Not really that good in the completion, but he had 209 yards. But I will say, the head coach for the Cleveland Browns just said, if I do stand corrected, he just said that Shador remains as their starting quarterback 8 hours ago by Adam Schefter. So he's remaining as their starting quarterback, even when Dylan Gabriel coming back from being injured. Damn. Listen,
hey man.
Lesson of the year: play through the injury because you don't want to lose your job. I'm kidding.
You coming from a PT yourself?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, David.
Even though it's concussion.
David, should I play through my injuries?
Shador, yes. I mean Dylan Gabriel, because you don't want to lose his job, because that's what looks like it's happening. Because next game, the Cleveland Browns verse. Ooh, I can't even see. They're not letting me. The next game that the Cleveland Browns verse are against the 49ers. Oh God. Oh
Shador,
god.
man.
Oof.
He's gonna have a fun time with them, bro.
I mean, it was good for him. I'm happy that he's getting an opportunity because even though he's a little cocky and I don't like him most of the time, he's deserves a shot.
Did you see the hype around the locker room talk afterwards with the coach of the
No.
Browns? So he's getting a lot of, not a lot of fire, but he's getting a lot of criticism right now from just media in general on the way he reacted, um, on the way he reacted to the first game of Shador's game, because of the fact is, and now people are starting to open it up even more to like it's not just a Shador's game; it was also Dylan Gabriel's first game as well. They both didn't get the game ball afterwards. But it's more than that though, because he's very team oriented. Um, and every single if you watch the videos, you could tell he's like talking about the team, talking about the team, talking about the team. And then there's one part where like he highlights Shador, but it's like not as active as the rest of the way he highlights the team. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really care. But a lot of people are like, this is not cool. This is not a good sign. He doesn't like Shador. Yada yada whoop. I don't really. I look at it, and yeah, there's definitely something there, but I don't think it's enough to be like, oh, we should start thinking about getting this guy out of the office now because you guys saw one locker room conversation. Like, it's not that deep.
It's not that
It is.
deep. I also think you look at it, it's like, okay, boo hoo, your coach doesn't like you. Okay, prove him wrong. Play better. Play like he can't take you off the field. That's it.
Yeah.
Make his decision super hard, and that's what Shador did in that game and gained the victory for his team. So there you go. Because when you play good, guess what the haters will say? They can't talk anything bad about you. They won't give you a compliment, but they won't say anything negative towards you. So that's when you know you've done something. Next game that we really don't care about.
What?
What?
Wait. Is this true? Hold on,
What?
David.
What?
Brock Purdy has 3 interceptions.
No way. I haven't been checking in on the game.
Oh my goodness. 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And Bryce Young has an interception. Oh gosh. He was right. This game is
Jeez.
horrible. Yeah, this game is actually garbage.
The fact that they had 3 interceptions and it's still 0 for the Panthers is sad. That's what makes it worse, I believe. Another game that no one really cares about. The Seahawks beat the Titans 30-24. Titans put up some fight. They actually played a pretty good game. Cam Ward had 256 yards passing and 1 touchdown rushing and 1 touchdown throwing. But not only that, at the end of the day, honestly, the guy who was up for MVP, in my opinion, we said Jonathan Taylor. It's going week by week. But the most consistent player, I believe, in the NFL is JSN. 8 receptions, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Come on, man. Like I'm gonna be real honest with you. The list for wide receivers in the NFL this season: JSN, everyone else. JSN, everyone else, and it's not even close. He's having a phenomenal season, and I can say that with Jamar Chase having that 1 game suspension. He hasn't had the numbers after the last game, but you look at JSN's number, his production is just insane. Every single game, I think he's had 2 games under 100 yards receiving, which is just ridiculous as a receiver.
That
He's
is
putting up
ridiculous.
insane numbers, and he's about to beat every single record. And I am here for it because he is a great wide receiver, and it's literally him and everyone else. And I will stand on that.
You know, I agree. I agree with you. The reason I highlight Jonathan Taylor's even more though is because it's him and everyone else, but Jamar and Justin don't have quarterbacks. That's the only reason. Like, I think if they did have quarterbacks, it'd still be JSN. Like, I don't want to take away from it. JSN still would be the top receiver this year, regardless of what was going on. But if Jamar Chase and also Jay Jettis had a feasible, at least a doable quarterback for the entire season, they'd be on his tail.
Also, Jamar Chase, if he stopped spitting on people, he would be
Yeah, that's another thing. And you saw that I almost cussed by accident. What's it called? You saw that weak statement that he released? I read the first 2 words and I'm like, yo, shut up with this PR nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, there's a time and a place, and I get sometimes a response, a professional response is needed. But brother, like, sometimes it's not because it just you just look fake. You looked
Yeah.
fake, dude. After you did the deed, it would be. I feel like it's a dumber move. I feel like you should have stood on what he did and just been like, I apologize. Like you shouldn't have made a whole message on it. You should have been like, I'm sorry for what I did. I realized it was wrong. That's
Yeah.
it,
That's it.
right?
It makes you look a hell of a lot better. It's off. It's off.
Because now what this looks like is right, in my opinion, and tell me if I'm wrong. He spit on him directly at him, right? Knew what he was doing, then got on an interview and said he didn't do it, and went back on his word, and then released a statement on some. I apologize for my actions. It's never responsible, bro. You
Like,
was so about that. I know you're
shut
lying.
up. Like, for real. Like, just be quiet. Like you wanted to do it, so you own up to it, and just to lie about it, be like, yeah, no. Like, did you spit on him? Nope. And then you see video proof. Does he know that we live in 2025, right? This is not 1970 where it pixelized or you can't even see anything. Like, we're not living in the 1800s over here. This is 2025 where you can get 4K definition on all these clips. It's just stupid. It's childish.
I want to see if I can find it. Here it is. Wait. I'm gonna read the beginning and then you tell me when you've had enough, right? When you realize and be honest. Like, let me know when you actually hear the nonsense.
Okay.
To my team, fans, the Bengals organization, the Steelers organization, and the NFL community. Please know I am speaking from my heart when I say I take full responsibility for my actions during the last Sunday's game against Pittsburgh. Like,
you already lost me. I already know that's
speaking from your heart.
Yeah, get me out of here.
You lied on live television.
You said it with chest. You said you didn't do it, and now you're going to come back and be like, "I'm sorry for what I did." It just makes you look weak. It just doesn't fit.
Whoever drafted this for you, because I know it wasn't you, right? Whoever drafted this for you, Jamar Chase, yo, have a real talk with them, because this is a bad message. I'm not gonna lie, and I know we're realistically making something out of nothing, but at the end of the day, I would have just been like, yo, the first sentence is cool. Afterwards, I'd have been like, I'm sorry for. I would have just lying on television first, and I would have been like, I'm sorry for lying. That was inappropriate and wrong. Then you want to be like, Jalen Ramsey, I apologize. That was not cool of me. I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, and move on. Don't do all the. It sincerely comes from my heart. Yo, shut up.
Like he's all of a sudden he's Shakespeare. Like, give me a break. You know, it comes from my heart. Like, thou heart. It's like, give me a break. Like, at the end of the day, I would have more respect for him if he didn't apologize than putting out a message like that. Like, if you really didn't care, stand on what you said. Be a man on what you did.
Apologize to the Steelers organization. Apologize to Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah, what does the Steelers organization have to do with this?
Is this some bull? Yo,
the Steelers organization didn't get spit on.
So dumb.
Eric, real quick, Eric, I do want to do a quick little thing.
Yeah.
I have the wide receiver list pulled up right here.
Oh gosh.
And I just want to do this because I saw one guy's name that just like was like, damn, okay, that's very shocking.
Don't do it. You do the blind thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
who has okay, ready? One receiver. Receiver A has 794 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns, and he has, let me see, get the receptions. And he's got 66 receptions.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's crazy. 66.
Mm-hmm. Next person on this list has got, hold up, I just had him. Where'd he go? Oh, here we go. Next person had 52 receptions, 697 receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. Who are you taking? A or B?
I mean, it's easily A, surely.
Yeah.
A has more yards, more receptions, and 1 less touchdown. They're the same player, but he's better.
Okay, what about this one? Ready? Player 1 is the same one I had before, right?
Yeah.
66 yards, 66 receptions, 794 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Player 2 has 60 receptions, 795 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. Who are you taking?
So 1 more receiving yard.
1 more receiving yard, less receptions, and less touchdowns.
I mean, I'm still taking A.
Receiver 1, okay.
Yeah, receiver 1.
I agree with your list. And the first one on that list, so receiver B in that first set that we did was in fact Nico Collins, who was considered the top 10 wide receiver last year.
Wow.
Yeah. Granted, he's not
Wow.
a consistent quarterback, but still. And the second group that you had, the one you didn't pick in the second set, was Justin Jefferson. That's who you didn't pick. The guy who you did pick in both of them, and I was surprised to see this guy's name, Wan'Dale Robinson of the New York Giants.
Wait, I didn't think it was Wan'Dale.
Crazy.
I didn't think it was Wan'Dale.
But real quick, Wan'Dale Robinson is 9th in receiving yards in the NFL. Damn, shout out to Wan'Dale, bro. I want to give him some love. Freaking deserves it.
That's super impressive too, because you can't even sit there and say you don't have the quarterback excuse in that sense, because Wan'Dale has had to deal with 3 different ones, and at one point it's even crazier because at one point he wasn't even the wide receiver 1 because Malik Neighbors wasn't hurt yet. Yeah. That's actually really impressive. Shout out to Wan'Dale.
I give him his flowers. He's been balling out this season. A lot of people are not really recognizing it, but you gotta show him his flowers. Real quick, let's get into these comments, you guys. Jay said, no, actually, let's go up to what Marcus said. Marcus, that's crazy. Oh no, wait, no, sorry. Harvey said, it's true. My mom called my dad the sheriff because he runs a better 2-minute drill than Peyton Manning. Listen. Eric, what am I gonna say? Eric, get him on the hard count. So,
my camera couldn't comprehend what was happening.
Marcus says, you play until you are crippled. Give it your all for the team and the fans. If you come out of your career in full health and mental capacity, you didn't give it your all. Marcus, I don't think that's the right message. I mean,
shout out to what's his name? And what? Oh my God, I forgot his name. The wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers that went crazy for the Bucks. I forgot his name. Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown. He's in jail.
Yep.
Damn. What's the next one? Marky says, quotations. Say, oh my goodness, who knew that black quarterback could throw the ball? Kevin Stefanski. End quote. Yeah. Did he actually say that? Eric, do you think he said that?
No, he did not say that. No, he did not.
What do you call it? Jay said, what?
It was just the way he responded. You would think that he might not like Shedeur just in general, like based on all the he's not starting, whoop, and then he gets his first start and he wins. Like, and mind you, that was like a franchise thing. I think he's the 4th quarterback ever in franchise history to win on his debut, and he was like, yeah, good job.
Yeah, I feel like,
but I don't really care enough.
Like, it's rude, but I feel like when Shedeur does it to himself, because when you get arrested for speeding earlier in the season, you miss practice. It's hard to be on the likable statement when you do those things, you know?
I agree. Yeah, man.
Jay said, convinced Eric's Turkey Bowl quarterback performance is better than Brock Purdy. Oh, I feel like anything is better than Brock Purdy at this point.
I'm not throwing picks. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not throwing no picks. I will overthrow something before I throw a pick.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
You want to bet?
I promise you I would. I'd take a sack before I throw a pick.
We have. Are we doing? I don't know what the rules are going to be doing when we do this on
exactly.
Thursday. Are we going to do
whatever it is? If you're a quarterback, you better hold Bears out of the other team because Bears blitzing. Bears blitzing, Bears knocking you down.
I feel like we should do. If we have 4v4, I feel like that's enough. Like you do a quarterback, and then you have 3 wide receivers. I feel like that works.
Let's see. Hold on. Right now, you didn't respond in the poll, right?
I said yes. I didn't respond because I had to download the app, but I didn't say yes.
So we have 7 people in total.
Okay.
So that's 1 quarterback and then 3v3.
Damn. What we gotta do, bro? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. All I know is that if my legs are healed by that time, everyone getting routed up. Everybody getting routed up.
Yeah.
I know, David. I know you're saying that, but like you also got routed up, and then you cheated. You
routed up,
and then you cheated in our video, bro.
Whatever you want to say, bro. He escaped the pocket. He escaped the pocket.
I have the evidence on my phone. It's on YouTube.
He escaped the pocket.
No, what?
The evidence is me winning. I don't understand.
That's not the evidence is you cheating.
No way.
Bro, that's not how 101 works. You don't get 5 seconds.
Well, how many said we didn't agree on the seconds you're gonna give?
That's not even. What do you mean, yo? You
We
can't
never
run
said
around
we
for
only
5
have 3
seconds straight.
seconds to throw the football.
David, you ran for like 5 seconds straight, and then you just chucked it up in the
I
air.
caught it. Did I catch it? I caught it. Yes,
He took
sir.
the route. We dead.
On top of your
Oh
head.
my gosh. Oh my god.
Oh, bro. What are the Brooklyn Nets doing? Brooklyn Nets are losing? Nothing new. Whatever. Marcus says, he said, Dog, Stevie Wonder would have had a better QB performance than Purdy. At this rate. Yeah. PVM 10's in the building. Shout out to PVM 10. Appreciate popping out, my guy. Said, I was just watching these idiots storm chase a EF5 tornado and almost die. What did I miss? What are you talking about? Is it a tornado?
David.
Mark says, you know damn well ChatGPT wrote that, bro. For real.
For real.
PVM 10 said, Eagles choked a 21-0 lead versus the Cowboys. Yeah, we're going to get into that. That was crazy. Marcus says, wow, go to ChatGPT and type, write a Jamar Chase apology for spitting at another player. It's almost exactly what you read.
Really?
Well, yeah, because they're going to pull up what he said.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah, true. They already have the evidence. Freaking supercomputers.
So GP is him, and also Cooper DeJean is overrated and got cooked. I don't know about overrated. So JSN is the best wide receiver in the NFL, and it's not even close. I agree. Said my boy Wandell is a dog. I agree with that. Marcus said Eddie Guerrero, the Chiefs, and David. What do they have in common? Cheat to win. Boo!
Hey, thank you.
No cheat
Thank
to win.
you.
No cheat to win. I won that. I won the kicking competition. I won all that stuff.
You won the kicking competition because a squabble appeared.
Bro, it's not my fault. I made the squabble appear. The squall? I didn't make the squall appear.
Bro, it's not even my fault. Like,
I was impressed how far we kicked it though. That was like nearly 40 yards we were kicking from.
I expected us to do that. We're athletic human beings.
All right, we gotta do it again this weekend. Not this weekend. This Thursday.
Bro, can I not go on our channel because we're live? It keeps
Why?
popping live. What the heck? How do I go? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna find the video. Think I'm joking, bro?
Well, we can't see it anyway.
Yeah, but I'm gonna see it. A little schemester.
You're gonna give it to the biased eye. BN10 said Ravens won 5 straight games. Impressive. Yeah, it's expected out of them. We're gonna make a playoff spot, and then, like Eric says, they're gonna lose in the first divisional round. Other games that we really didn't care about. The Jaguars beat the Cardinals 27-24 in overtime. They moved to a 7-4 record. They are in the wild card. They're 6th spot in the wild card. Cardinals, still crazy that they have Jacoby Brissett starting over Kyler Murray, which I still can't understand that one. And I honestly kind of agree with it. Not only that, what else? I mean, the Rams and Buccaneers game is butt cheeks. What?
I want you to understand something. I pulled up this video, and immediately after you finish kicking your field goals, it starts to snow. And then I have to do mine. Like, what is this? This is absurd. This is absurd.
Real. You know what?
Absurd.
You know what I'm hearing right now? You know what I'm hearing?
What?
We gotta do another one.
No. Yes, 100%. 100% we do.
There you go. No, but that was crazy. That was crazy conditions too. I mean, shout out to the camera crew, Kyle, and also your sister Erica for getting there, because your sister's hands were freaking freezing. Kyle, we were talking to Kyle. Kyle's like, "What's going? How you feeling, Kyle?" He's like, "I feel good." I'm like, "Can you feel your fingers?" He's like, "Nope." I'm like, "All right, let's keep on rolling."
Dude, it was bad, bro.
Shout out to everyone who produced that one, because that was fun. That was a fun one.
Oh my gosh, it got finished. And
the thing that sucked is we couldn't even go back to do it, because at the time we had to do like 1 day shoots. Like, this is either now or never.
Yeah. Oh my god, I found the route. I found the route.
Yeah. Let me cook you.
Watch this chat. It was 1-1.
Bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me start again. So Kyle overthrew me on the last route. You can't really see it. Oh, let me go like this.
Oh no.
But that's David. I'm guarding. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Quarterback scrambling.
And he's rushed to the corner.
Quarterback scrambling. Quarterback scramble to the left. I saw my quarterback's eyes. He was rolling out. I'm like, oh, he's getting pressure. He's getting pressure. Let me get open for him.
How long that was? That was the longest route known to man. This brother, right. I'm gonna count it for you guys. Look at this. Look at this. 1.
Just do the YouTube clip. Just count
3
seconds.
4. Oh yeah, you're right. Why am I doing that? Yeah, no, it's all right. 1 second. 2 second. 3 second. Brother. Oh my God!
Scrambling.
It's like he literally doesn't throw the ball until like the 6-second mark.
Well, realistically, ready? In order for this to be considered cheating, and this is rules, we would had to come up with a number timestamp. Like this had to be under in 4 seconds. We didn't do that.
Watch anyone's video on YouTube.
Doesn't matter. We didn't do that. We didn't give a time number.
Oh my God! You know, on Thursday we should redo it then.
All right.
I bet.
Your legs cooked? You said your legs are cooked.
If my legs are cooked, I can't.
Nah.
What?
Bro, you gotta strap them up. I'll get the ice packs. We'll put them on your legs while you're running.
Nah, because I'm not having any of these excuses, bro. I know.
Real quick though, for real, this is totally off topic, but I want to say,
yeah.
Wednesday show.
I don't know if I might be able to. I have to check.
I can give you some physical therapy work.
Yeah.
Get you ready.
He's like, hey, come over. I'll help you out more.
I want no excuses. I want you to be 100%. There we go.
All right, we'll see.
They said put a camera on that tripod and live stream it. Damn.
I don't think we could though. I don't know how that would work.
We need internet for that. I don't think we have Wi-Fi connected to that.
We don't have the facilities for it, unfortunately, just yet.
It might be an Instagram clip.
We could go live.
We could go live. Yeah, it's true. We can go live.
It. Yeah. Maybe after our Thanksgiving game, because we are there to spend time with our boys, and so like maybe afterwards.
Maybe like if we do a 1-on-1, we'll videotape it.
1-on-1, you're not seeing me, bro. I promise you, I'm not letting that happen again, bro.
All right, bet. Here we go.
That
ready?
Cheesy,
I'm warmed up. Eric, come on, bro. Here we go. Nah, but let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Marcus said, real kickers can kick in any weather. Don't make an excuse, Eric. Yo, Eric. Let's go, Marcus. Let's freaking go.
I want you to understand. David kicked in perfectly fine weather, and then all my kicks were in a squall. We had to end the video. If you watch this, by the way, go watch this video, right? Yeah. If you watch this video, we had to stop at one point because we lost all of our footage because you couldn't hear any audio. That's how bad the squall was. I had to kick in that.
It was bad, but you're making it seem like my conditions were no wind. It was beautiful out. It was still windy. It was still windy.
Go watch the video.
Windy. It wasn't squall windy, but it was still windy.
What the difference?
It was 15-mile-per-hour winds. Yours was like 30.
Mine was 30. Plus, there was things flying into my face.
I know, but you're making it seem like mine was like perfect conditions. There's not a pin drop, no wind, dry air.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it was perfect for you. I'm saying if I had the same conditions, I think we would have tied. I don't think I would have won. I think we were tied. But I missed one of the field goals, so it was finished.
Yeah, that was fun kicking field goals. I was really excited. That was like my first time ever kicking a field goal. PVM10 said JSN for Offensive Player of the Year and Jonathan Taylor for MVP. I doubt that. After Jonathan Taylor's performance against the Chiefs, I know it's a lot of we don't want to do recency bias, but I feel like if you do an award system, it's very recency bias by week. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor had like 59 yards rushing this this week against the Chiefs. It kind of hurt his stock. And not greatly, but it did hurt him. Because now you have James Cook, who is 100 and something yards away from him, when last week he was almost 200 something.
I think it hurt his stock. I think it does hurt his stock greatly, actually. Because when you have a quarterback like Matthew Stafford right now, you can't really. If you're trying to get an MVP, you can't fold back on that. Like
especially when Matthew Stafford just beat the Bucs 34-7, and he put up good numbers. He put up 273 yards and 3 touchdowns for Matthew Stafford, doing his thing.
That was that 30 on the year now? 30-2?
I think so.
That's ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense.
Matthew Stafford is 5th in passing yards, 1st in touchdowns, 30-2 on the season. Yeah. Crazy, bro. Crazy. But Mark says, listen, Scott Norwood, you take the scratch cornea and boo it through the uprights. Boot it through the uprights. That's how legends are made. Absolutely not. We're not trying to get a scratch cornea and kick a field goal. It's not that deep.
Man,
YouTube video.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait.
You ready, bro? Ready for the rest of these games? Let's run through the NFL real quick.
Yeah,
Jay said, bro, they're too young to know Scott Norwood, Bills kicker who missed the field goal versus the Giants. There you go. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay, for
I'm
clearing that
glad
up.
Jay understood that.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for understanding the assignment. W. But real quick, Rams beat the Bucks. Baker Mayfield out. They don't know how long he is, but I was listening to one physical therapist and doctor talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, his shoulders are protracted while he was going for that running. He was tugging the ball. His shoulders are protracted. He get a blow to the shoulder. They're saying it might be something to his AC joint, which is not good.
Oh
Especially
no!
when he's walking out. Especially when he's walking out, he's not even moving his left arm, so he's like it's just limp. Definitely shows a sign that it could be some type of AC joint. Hopefully nothing crazy. Could just be a sprain.
I sprained that once.
There you go. Was it hard to move your arm?
100%. I was in a sling.
Yeah.
So not fun.
Those are not to mess with, but hopefully it's just a sprain or a bruise and nothing crazy, and he can be back in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But it's gonna hurt the Bucks, especially when they're 6-5 and they've not have been the best in the last couple of games. They're hoping that the Panthers lose this game because they desperately need the Panthers to lose. And they are 10-3. Just crazy. Next game I want to get into is also the Patriots versus the Bengals. Patriots beat the Bengals 26-20. Bengals almost won this one. It was sneaky. Patriots come out with the win, even with Drake May having one of the worst games probably of his season with 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He had almost 300 passing yards. He's been great all season, but right now I think this hurt his MVP type of talks. This game, because when you see Matthew Stafford doing the things he's doing, it's gonna be hard to beat that.
I can't lie. I hope the Patriots lose first round, or not even first round, because they might be the first seed. But I'm on the hate train for this Patriots team. There's no reason they should be this good right now. There's no reason.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Patriots do good, but I'm a fan of Drake May. I think he's just a nice dude, humble. I respect.
Nah, he's like Tom Brady again, bro. I don't know. No. They're too much alike, bro. They're two pocket presence quarterbacks. No,
But
I can't do Tom Brady 2.0. That man made me cry. I can't do
it. Next game I want to get into. It was America's game of the week. Cowboys defeat the Eagles 24-21. Not only that, but I think PVM mentioned it before. The Eagles were up by 21-0 at some point during the game, and all of a sudden they come back and they win. The Cowboys 24-21. Bro, the Cowboys have been 2-0 ever since they've had that trade. Ever since they got Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson, they have been 2-0. Now, to only allow 21 points against a team like the Eagles is a win for that defense. Because if we look at this is the same Cowboys team that allowed. Hold up, let me put up the numbers. They allowed 37 points to the Giants. Same defense. You know?
Yeah.
21 points against the Eagles team is really good. I know the Eagles are not anything special offensively, but they still shut down that run game, which is their identity. So I got to give the Cowboys some credit. I want to see my boy Quentin Williams see what he did in this game. Quentin Williams, what do you do?
What do you do?
Quentin Williams, what do you do? Nothing.
Imagine he's on the bench.
He had 1 tackle for loss. Okay, fair enough. Well, but anyway, Logan Wilson had 2 tackles in the game. Overall, at the end of the day, Cowboys look like more of a complete team, and it's good to see them because as much as I love to make fun of them, and I'm actually hyped because if they do good and they make the playoffs, it makes it much more like sweeter if they lose. But realistically, as much as like we love to see them lose, the Cowboys look like a pretty decent team. Especially when they look like a completer team now. George Pickens looking like a number 1 wide receiver. They look really good. I'm gonna say that. They look like a good team. The Eagles to me are still fraudulent, in my opinion.
I agree with you that the Cowboys look like a good team. It's just crazy because they're sitting at the 10th seed right now if for the playoff picture.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 5-5-1. And I can't help but think that, like, yes, they're a good team, but even with them catching fire right now, next week they got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's there. These teams are both in the same position. They both need a win desperately to keep them going in the right direction, right? And I would argue to say that, to be honest with you, it's harder right now. It's looking like it's gonna be harder to make the playoffs in the NFC than it is the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Cowboys 5-5-1 record, I'm thinking you're gonna have to be mm, close to double digit wins in order to make the playoffs. If you're gonna be a wild card,
Mm-hmm.
and at that point, as much as this might be a good season for them to end it off, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Because you look at the rest of the season, they, like I said, they have the Chiefs. The week after that, they have the Lions. That's gonna be a tough game because the Lions are also fighting for a playoff spot. These next two games are so huge for the Cowboys. Then they get the Vikings, the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Giants. I would say the last four games are pretty good games to end off with, except for the Chargers. Chargers are going to be a fight, but I think it's a winnable game for them, and they're home, I believe. Are they home? Let me double check that. Yeah, they are home. So it's just these next two games are going to basically be make or break for them for their season for the rest of the weeks.
Crazy. They still have a shot, especially with that division though. The Eagles can sneakily lose 2 more games, and if the Cowboys win, they can win the division. You know, so
But that tie is killing them. Oh, but they do. But that tie is going to keep them under. Like, they're going to have to win an extra game. If they never tied
yeah,
that game, then yeah, I could see it because they're waiting the tiebreaker.
yeah, sucks for them. Next game, Steelers beat the Steelers lose to the Bears 31-28. Not really too much thoughts about this. I just have a couple of things to say about the Bears. The Bears, freaking bravo to freaking Ben Johnson. You took a team that was a losing record last year. Your first year coaching, you bring them to an 8-3 record. Not only that, top of your division. That is crazy work. That is crazy work because no one expected you guys, the Bears, to be first in the NFC North. Thought it was gonna be the Lions, even Green Bay be up there. The fact that they're first place, the Bears, shout out to them. They deserve every praise. Ben Johnson's been doing this thing with Caleb. They've been finding connections. They're just a good team. They're just a good team. Granted, will this transfer to the playoffs? It's tough when you have first year players, first year teams making the playoffs. First time making the playoffs. It's not going to be your best performance, most likely, in the playoffs. So I expect them not to do that much, but just to make the playoffs in general, to win your division, the Bears fans are gonna build a statue.
Yeah,
But
massive.
I love the way they're playing. It's really good.
They're sitting at the 3 seed right now with the same record as the Eagles,
Mm-hmm.
and they verse the Eagles next week. Big game, another very big game for them. I'm honestly shocked. I don't know what to think of the Bears right now. I don't know how they're this good, but they are this good. Shout out to Caleb Williams. He had a really good game. But overall, man, this is so shocking to me, man. The Minnesota Vikings and the Bears just switched team personnel, I guess. The Vikings suck and the Bears are actually good now. And this division in general, I mean, goodness gracious, bro. They're 8-3. Packers are 7-3-1.
Yeah.
And Lions are 7-4. They're all on each
Mhm.
other's necks. This division is going to end out really crazy. They all three could make the playoffs possibly.
Yeah, it's a weird division too because I feel like it's up in the air. Like you're going into the season, you would have been, yeah, the Lions are the best team. Green Bay Packers are the best team. Now you're looking at it, be like, the Lions, they barely beat the Giants. Like I know the Giants can give everyone a run for their money, which is good about them. They're competitive, but they almost lost to them at home. The Green Bay Packers, they're a team that's also questionable. Their offense looks really butt cheeks, and Jordan Love doesn't really look like he knows. Like I don't think I've seen a 3 touchdown performance from Jordan Love in like a couple weeks. It's getting kind of like when you have an offense scoring 23, 27, 27 is good, but 7, 13, it's just not going to put up production and give you W's. They've been really consistent, because especially you look at the games where they lost to, right? These are the teams that they lost to. They lost to the Browns. Questionable. They tied against the Cowboys. Questionable at the time. They lost to the Panthers. Questionable. And then all of a sudden they lost to the Eagles. You know, Eagles are a good team, but that was just a butt cheek game in general. So Packers don't look that good, and the Bears said, "Hold my beer. We're climbing the top. We don't know who's going to be good, but we're going to be there."
Yeah.
But anyway, next game. I think it's the final one, if I do stand corrected. Two more. Giants versus the Lions. We talked about this a little bit. The Lions beat the Giants in overtime, 34-27. Just I want to give a quick little shout out. PVM10 mentioned him before, but Jahmyr Gibbs, 55 points on fantasy.
Jesus.
I had Jahmyr. Jahmyr, thank you so much. Thank you, Jahmyr, for what you did. That's crazy.
55. Meanwhile, I'm fighting to find a freaking my running backs are still injured. Insane.
You want Gibbs?
What league is that?
I think it's our track.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can I have him?
For free?
For Bucky.
No. Hell no, bro.
Why not?
No. For Bucky?
For Bucky, bro.
If you had JSN, I'd probably accept that offer.
Bro, come on for Bucky, bro.
No, absolutely not.
Let's do it. Come on.
No, I'm not gonna get.
All right.
No, say no to drugs. No peer pressure.
I literally just traded for Baker, bro. Oh my gosh.
Now he's out, Eric.
Oh my god. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. This is just pissing me off now. I lost this week.
What's your record?
It's gonna be 5-7. It's finished.
5-7?
Dude, 5-7 out of the playoffs. No running backs, no quarterbacks.
Eric, I'm about to be 4-8. I'm climbing.
Just give me. No, you're not.
Why not?
Just give me your players.
No.
That's some bull crap, bro.
I'm not giving you my players.
Bro, let me get Gibbs.
Marcus says if you kick a 55-yard field goal, you get on Thursday, you get him for Bucky.
Deal?
No.
Deal?
55-yard?
Deal.
If you get, and then you get Bucky again, then you get Gibbs.
Gibbs for Bucky.
I would never do that. I just want to see you kick a 55-yarder because I don't think you can kick a 55-yarder.
But if I kick a 55-yarder, Gibbs for Bucky.
Sure.
I'm back at Gibbs. Chat, yeah. Clip that. Bear, are you here? Yo. Someone clip. I'm gonna clip it.
And if I kick a 60-yarder, the trade goes back.
Oh, so you get redemption?
Yeah. If I kick a same yard field goal, I get it back.
No, 60.
Yeah, you really think I can hit 60? I barely hit 40.
Okay, and but it was
that.
With that logic, I wouldn't be able to freaking do 55.
We evolved over the years. It's been a couple years since we did that.
No. Yeah, we evolved. I got a little stomach on me now. If anything, I evolved with some flubber, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro. But other than that, that's that. Real quick, give you a quick rundown. We were talking about the Giants. Giants are a team that are going to fight with anyone. Lions look a little concerning to allow 27 points against a Jameis Winston-led offense. But the last one I want to get into are the Chiefs. Chiefs won 23-20 in overtime against the Colts. Thoughts on this game? Win. Chiefs needed this 100%, especially after the last recent couple of games that they have not been up to the standards. My phone's glitching, so I can't even look at. They versed last week, but I know they lost last week. Who do they have last week? Last week they versed. Where's this stuff? Why is it taking 10 years? I'm telling you, this
yeah, I'll pull it up here.
They lost to the Broncos by 3 points. Yeah, after that loss against the Broncos, they come back and beat the Chiefs. Now they're sitting at a 6-5 record, just slightly out of the playoffs. Big win for the Chiefs. They needed this, especially at Arrowhead against the Colts. Are you really looking into this? If you're a Colts fan or a Colts team, you really think this is the downfall to their season type of thing, or no? This is just they versus a team that just is really good at home and has Patrick Mahomes.
I think I would even now acknowledge the fact that they have Patrick Mahomes. I think you versus a team that was it's really good at home and was just wanted it more. They inherently, even if you want to win as bad as you do, the Chiefs needed it more. They needed it more. It was more life or death for them than it was for the Colts. Like the Colts They lose this game and they're fine. They just lose the first seed. They're okay. They'll still get a home playoff. You know what I mean? But as far as the Chiefs, they just had to win this game. I'm not panicking at all. The one thing I'd be concerned about is like, well, I mean, dang, if we can't beat them here, I hope we don't see them in the playoffs. I hope they don't creep in because we let them get this W. You know, that's the one thing I'd be concerned about. But it's nothing to be worried about in week 12. You know, teams will change drastically by the time week 16, 17 rolls around.
And that's true, but you start seeing some fraudulentness from some teams. You know, I think this is really true with the Colts. If they don't have JT going off, it looks very close. It's a lot closer of a game than it should be.
100%.
JT only had 59 yards, I believe, on the ground.
You shut that run. You shut that
down. Why is my phone's about to be on fire? I think it's gonna start a fire.
Really?
Yeah, it's so hot. I don't understand.
It's just for no reason. You're not charging it?
Nah.
What's it called?
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor only 58 yards rushing.
If you don't have Jonathan Taylor playing the way he's playing, I mean, I think we underestimate, even with how much we praise Jonathan Taylor, I still think we underestimate how important he is to that offense for them to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are so afraid of the run that Daniel Jones is able to succeed that much. And if you're able to shut down the run, you're focusing on Vanilla Vic. That's what it really is.
He didn't even have a bad game, though. It's just the fact that it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor, you know how it is. You always have that one player that is like the one that has to lead you over the line. We've seen.
I saw it with the Giants. You saw it with Saquon.
Exactly. Like you need that one X factor for the Colts. That's Jonathan Taylor. It's not Daniel Jones.
And it's also the fact that shows the emphasis of the two-dimensional offense. You know how much I love the two-dimensional offense over here. I always talk about it. I always say you need two-dimensional. They got it, but unfortunately, when one of them is not working, it's hard to win a game. But what's the score of this Nets game?
It's pointless to look, David. Damn. We're getting smacked.
108-90.
Yeah.
Come on, Brooklyn. I mean, shout out to the Knicks. Let's go, New York. Other than that, Eric, that's all the NFL that we got. And on Wednesday's show, right before Thanksgiving, we're going to get into our predictions for once. And I apologize for you guys for canceling Wednesday shows. It's just been hectic with school, and I've been trying to find the time, but I couldn't. So I apologize. But this week, I'm glad that we're back because Wednesday I had no school. Tomorrow is my last day. And we got break, and I can finally just snooze a little bit and then go back to the rush.
Yeah, man.
I'm hyped. I'm just hyped to play football. I'm gonna be real with you. Play football on Thanksgiving. I'm just hyped about that.
He's hyped to get mossed. That's what he just said.
No, I'm gonna be thrown. I'm QB.
He's have to get picked off. I'm picking David off.
Eric, you see this, bro? You gotta see my spiral. So I can throw I could probably throw a nice 40 yards bullet.
I'm not gonna lie to you, David. When I'm on defense, don't throw it my way. Don't throw it on my side.
Why?
Because if you do, I need it. I'm gonna go up and get it. I'm like, give me that, please. Thank you.
Oh, bro, I love when you
come out. What happened?
You're like Martin Luther King Jr. over here. You have a dream. You have a dream type of vibe, bro. That's your dream.
I don't have a dream. I have a prophecy, bro. I can tell the future. That's what really happens. David,
bro.
You don't
saying Eric's Island. Hell
you don't want that. I'm telling you. I tell you, whoever I'm guarding,
he's so far away that he's not catching nothing.
I'm telling you right now, whoever I'm guarding, you have a long. You won't be looking forward to leaving the field. I'm not gonna lie,
Eric. It's gonna be back shoulder. You're not even gonna be able to see the ball. It's gonna go bink right back shoulder.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna turn around. Sneak it, one hand. Thank you. And I'm out. Oh my gosh.
I love when we talk about this, right? Because this is so unrealistic. When we go there, it's like this is gonna be us. Oh, my back, my arm hurts. It's like killing me. It's
gonna be. You're gonna throw it back shoulder. It's gonna hit like the back of his foot. While I'm jumping in the air trying to catch something that's not there. It's like, bro.
Oh, bro, this is gonna be fun. But real quick. Marcus says, remember with Jonathan Taylor was the voice of Simba in Lion King. I just don't believe that.
No, he was not. Wasn't it, wait, no, it was not. I just know it wasn't that. Was it Jonathan Taylor? I saw that movie.
Was it a different Jonathan Taylor?
Eric Island is a dangerous island to be on, bro.
Because all the atomic farts.
What? Yeah, where did that even come from? Yeah, this kid.
Intrusive thoughts. What? I'm sorry.
The atomic farts. Yeah, it's different gravy.
Well, but anyway, like guys, we are officially almost at 2 hours, and by the time, like I say, I'm finishing my my promo, we will be at 2 hours. And I just want to say thank you for y'all tuning in right now. We appreciate y'all, and this is great because we don't have no time limits today. So that means, I mean, granted, still want to go to bed on time, but other than that, we're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We'll keep on talking about some sports. Eric, what do you want to talk about next, bro?
To be so honest with you, I don't know. Like
I
the
give a
only
rundown
thing
of
I can think
MLB.
of that going into this episode, the only thing I actually probably wanted to touch base on a little bit was the UFC, and that was it. Because we hit football. Oh no, the Prem.
We can do Prem on Wednesday. Don't bother me.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just UFC and then calling it because the UFC. It even caught me. I'm not even like the biggest of UFC fans, but I like keeping up with it a little bit.
Yeah,
But I was like, we gotta talk about this because this is now becoming like legendary.
it's true. I also want to give a quick little shout out. I'm gonna go to the NBA rankings and standings, see how we're doing over there. Also, I do want to say one thing happened in the MLB. Big news. Brendan Nimmo of the outfielder for the New York Mets just got traded to the Texas Rangers for Marcus Simeon. Big news.
Whoa.
Yeah, I really am upset about that because I love Brendan Nimmo. He's one of my favorite Mets on that team, and the fact that they just got rid of him for an older player still baffles me.
Hey
So,
man, David, your team is just trading everything away. All your favorite players gone.
I mean, granted, Marcus Simeon, he's a great player, but I love Brendan Nimmo. He was a great player. Hate to see it happen. So, boo to the Mets organization for letting it happen. But that's all I have in MLB. Nothing crazy. We have postseason coming on. We'll talk about that as we go. But NBA, quick little standing recap. In first place are the Detroit Pistons in the East, 15-2 record. They are on a 13-game win streak.
Nasty.
Bro, we're talking about the Thunder right now. What about the freaking Detroit Pistons? Similar gravy. 17-1 for the Thunder. What about 15-2? We'll top that one as well.
I don't know because I look at don't compare them to the Thunder.
No, I'm
don't
not
do
comparing
that.
to them, but they're both two teams that both have 1 to 2 losses. Is insane.
It is crazy. I give respect. I'll give respect to that, but like the Thunder are.
Trust me, I'm gonna go into the Thunder.
The Thunder are different gravy. The Thunder are like substantially different gravy. It's kind of scary how good they are.
Thunder pissed me off.
Thunder, yeah, but like,
but
I'm gonna let you take it. I'm just gonna say I don't even think there's nothing that we could say. Like they are just killing teams, and there's no asterisk next to it. They're just killing teams.
This pains me to say, but the OKC Thunder 99% will go back to the NBA Finals, if not win it all. Because you're looking at a team, I think they're definitely going to break the NBA record. You're looking at these games that they're playing, Eric. Let's be real, bro. They're not beating teams by a basket or two. They're beating teams by like 20 baskets. And it's like, it's not even fair. Like, we look at the last, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, right? They beat the Lakers, 6 games. They beat the Lakers 121 to 192. That's 29 points. Crazy. Then they beat the Thunder. They beat the Hornets away by 13. Double digits. Then they beat the Pelicans away by 15. Crazy. Then they beat at home, they beat the Kings by 14. Crazy. Then they beat the Jazz in Utah 144 to 112. 32 points they beat them by. And then they beat the Trailblazers by 27 points. You just can't make this stuff up. They're winning home games by double digits. They're winning games in general by double digits. So I'm gonna be real honest with you. If this team stays 100% healthy, they get Jay Will back. They're looking like a team that not only will win it, but they're looking like a team that's gonna break the NBA record. That's scary.
Looking at their games within the month of November, The only time there was one game that was not within double digits or they didn't win by double digits was when they lost to the Trailblazers.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost by 2.
Crazy.
Every other game, like you mentioned, even the games before that, bro, they beat the Grizzlies 114-100, Kings 132 to 101, Clippers 126-107, Pelicans 137. Dude, they have, you know what's scary about it all? Usually when you see these teams, like yes, they're good on both sides of the court. They're good on both sides of the court substantially. And I'll give them that. But bro, the Thunder have the best defense in the league
Mm-hmm.
by 5 points. Or 4 if you want to round up, whatever it is. They have the best defense in the league, bro. And then point differential offensively, they're averaging a 17-point win every single night.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, dude.
The only teams, and this is why I don't want to, all credit goes to Detroit. All credit goes to Detroit. But like, dude, this Thunder team is different. The only teams that I see them have that I see have a chance of beating them, at least within the season right now, is the Nuggets and the Rockets. I can't see anyone else. I think if they verse the Pistons give them a good fight, but I don't think the Pistons can beat them.
Appreciate you, PBM. Have a nice night. Sorry.
Oh, bye. I didn't even see that. My bad.
Enjoy. Appreciate you.
I don't know. Like, you just watch them play, and it's like, all right, this is ridiculous. Like, what do you do? How do you beat them? And the craziest part is, you're watching these games, and like you said, they're still missing J-Dub. And on top of that, Shea, like, it's real when people are saying Shea's averaging 30 before the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they're not even using him in the fourth. This is dangerous reps right now. They're able to really get J-Dub to tip-top shape, make sure he's perfectly healthy. And on top of that, they're able to rest Shea in the regular season where you see injury left to right to left to right. Oh my goodness gracious. And they're not even foul beating right now. Wait till they start foul beating. It's gonna get even worse.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, you look at this Thunder's team, right? The only thing that's stopping them right now is themselves and injuries. That's it. If this team gets injured, God forbid, then I can see that going down. But if they're 100% healthy, they're 17-1 right now. We're looking at a projection where they only have five losses on the season.
That's
77-5.
Not and to mention something else as well. I do think if there's a team that can beat them in a 7-game series, it is the Nuggets, because the Nuggets last time when they faced them last year took them to 7 and lost, and the Nuggets team is significantly better. Like, it is better. So I do believe the Nuggets, when it comes down to it, it will be a very good game to watch.
Not anymore.
You don't think so?
I don't think this Nuggets team is significantly better anymore.
You don't think? I mean, from last year.
Yeah, last year. I mean, on paper, it looked better.
I think they're playing better too. I think they're playing better, and Cam Johnson hasn't really found his form yet at all on this team. But Aaron Gordon is like picking up exactly where he left off. Jamal Murray is Jamal Murray. Nikola Jokic is a phenom, and the rest is like spread out pretty well. But I don't know, man. This OKC team actually scares me. I don't know where this, and to think if James Harden doesn't save the entire NBA, they'll have another top 10 pick. Like, what are we talking about? Imagine you get the first pick. AJ DeBansta, thank you. You're AJ DeBansta. You're now NBA champion, basically.
Mr. Boozer, you're now on the team.
If they get Cameron Boozer, I might boycott the NBA. There's no way. Cameron Boozer would be like the perfect fit for them. Here's the rebound.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Unstoppable. It's unstoppable, dude. But just to run down in the East again. First place, Detroit Pistons, 15-2. Second place, Toronto Raptors, 13-5. Shout out to them. They're a sneaky good team. Like we mentioned them earlier in the season. They're a team that they are sneakily good. They have great players, but
Why is Denny Avdia an all-star? Like, what's going on?
He was balling out towards the end of the season too. Second half of the season last year, he was balling out. So I'm glad that he found his form. Miami Heat are in third place, 11-6. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in fourth with 12-7. Atlanta Hawks 11-7. The New York Knicks are now 10-6 and sixth. The Chicago Bulls are 9-7. Damn, talk about a big fall off. They were 6-1, and now all of a sudden they're 9-7. In eighth place are the Philadelphia 76ers, 9-7, and that's with Tyrese Maxey averaging the second most points in the NBA.
Yeah.
Ninth place are the Orlando Magic, 10-8. 10th place are the Boston Celtics, 9-8. 11th are the Bucks out of play-in tournament, 8-9. And then after that big drop off, the Hornets are 4-13. They annoy me so much.
The Hornets?
They got a decent young roster. They can start winning some games. The fact that they're 4-13 is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Brooklyn's 13-3, and the Pacers are 2-15, and the Wizards are 1-15.
Brooklyn now gonna be 3-14 now, as it is all.
Yeah, that's true. 3-14. Damn.
So bad.
Damn, dude. I mean, the biggest surprise is probably the Pistons. Not even the biggest. The biggest surprise is that they're on a 13-game win streak.
I actually would argue the biggest surprise is Toronto.
Toronto too. No, that's not a bad one too.
Because the Pistons, they were playing good towards the end of the season, and they just kind of continued it. But Toronto at 2, Denny Avdia averaging how many points? Hold on.
27, 28?
Oh, no, I'm tweaking. No. Wait. Am I tweaking?
He's averaging 25. Wait, why do you have him on he's on the Trailblazers?
Yeah, I'm bugging. That's why I'm tweaking.
Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett.
Oh my God, I'm tweaking, guys.
Scotty Barnes.
I just had Denny Avdia on my freaking mind. I freaking pulled the roster. I'm like, wait, no, I'm not talking about this team. Shout out to Denny Avdia, though. I've been tapped in. That's why I've been tapped in with Denny Avdia. I don't know. That makes it but even then, like, why is this Toronto team so good? No, I'm not feeling that.
I like them. They're a good team. They got some good young players, but it's just a matter of finding it.
I haven't liked Toronto since they won that chip against the Warriors. That was not deserved. I don't care what anyone tells you. That Kevin Durant they should have three-peated, bro. That was so trash. Garbage chip, bro.
Well, Kevin Durant didn't have his Achilles.
Neither did Clay, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, KD went down, they were still going to give them BTA. That's great.
Eric, that's why we talk about injuries slowing down the Thunder, because that's how easily it can happen.
That team was butt. I don't care what anyone says. The worst championship team of all time, bro.
Yeah. Other than that, Eastern Conference, it's still early. Still too early to do anything, but it's still crazy going on. Jay said y'all talking like my turkey bowl is a bunch of 40-year-olds who's bathed in icy hot before the game, only to bathe in ice after. Facts.
Hey man, that might be us this year.
Yeah, low key. Jay said Robinson Cano 2.0. He's talking about Marcus Simeon. Oh God, most likely. 35-year-old. Marcus says Linsanity got the ship before the Nets.
Man. Wait, what does he mean by ship? Does he mean chip?
Chip? I think he means chip.
That'd be a crazy typo because the S is not close to the C on the keyboard.
Yeah, it's not. It's diagonal.
You know, you would not make that mistake.
I mean, I've made a lot of typos in my day.
Oh, maybe autocorrect?
Ooh, maybe.
I don't know. But leave the Nets alone, bro.
Western Conference. OKC 17-1. Freaking crazy. LA Lakers in second, 12-4. Another crazy team. The Nuggets 12-4. Another crazy team. The fourth place, the Rockets 10-4. The fifth place is San Antonio Spurs 11-5. Disappointing. No Victor Wemby, but they're still finding some ways. Phoenix Suns are in sixth, 11-6. Minnesota Timberwolves in seventh, 10-6. Eighth are the Golden State Warriors, 9-9. Ninth is Portland Trailblazers, 7-10. And in 10th place are the Memphis Grizzlies, 6-11. After that, 11th is Utah Jazz, 5-11. Then 12th is the LA Clippers, 5-12. Absolute butt cheeks. They suck. They suck so much, that team. Freaking old man FC. And then you got the Dallas Mavericks 5-13 and 13th, and then 14th Sacramento Kings 4-13, and in 15th last place the New Orleans Pelicans 2-15. So there you go. Those are our butt cheek teams in the Western Conference. Team that
Zion
surprised me the
sucks,
most, bro.
man. Huh?
Team that surprised me the most is the Suns. Being in 6th place with a record of 11-6 with that roster, it's not butt cheeks, but still, like, I'm not expecting you guys to be this high.
In this Western Conference, it's very impressive. I like this Suns team though. The Suns team is really fun to watch.
I like Colin Giuseppe off the bench. Freaking
Yeah.
McConnell, bro.
Colin, Grayson put up 42 like a week ago or something like that.
Dylan Brooks averaging 21 on the season.
I hate his jump shot. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. But I can't help but think if Jalen Green was here, this team would be even more nasty. Because, like I said, Devin Booker has he has taken that point guard role so well.
That's true.
So, yeah.
But they're just a team that's been shocking. They did not expect them to do that good. Other than that, Memphis Grizzlies, I just want to talk about that John Morant, Klay Thompson moment. Nothing big, but I just want to say Klay Thompson burned him. I don't know if you saw the press conference.
He did. I did.
He burned him so bad. It was so fun. It was so fun to watch. He's like, it's funny guys talking about this when he has no accountability for himself.
Klay said it perfect. He's like, basically he treated it like, man, this kid just, you don't know what, you don't learn.
You're in 10th
place. Don't learn. You're in 10th place and you're not even suited up. Sit down, bro. Go sit down. Go take it easy, bro. Like go take yourself somewhere else because no one is taking you serious, my dude.
Exactly.
Like, do you realize what's going on right now? Like, your team benched you, right?
Yeah.
Your team at one point took you out of the game because they thought they was playing better without you. Which they were.
Mm-hmm.
Which they were. So it's like, bro, you over here sitting here talking to me about how I can't shoot. All right, whatever, man. I got 3 rings. How many you got?
Yeah, exactly. And John Morant's just a child, and we all know this. Nothing crazy. He's not even having a good season. He's averaging 18 and 3 and 18, 4 and 8. For an all-star player like this, John Morant, we used to see, massive decline.
Insane.
Bro, he's gonna start focusing on his jump on his game before he can talk that stuff. But other than that, let's go into the NBA stats, individual stats. The offensive leaders, Luka Doncic in first place with 34. Are we rounding up or are we just doing exacts?
You can round up.
Luka Doncic has 35 points on the season. After that, Tyrese Maxey with 33, Shea with 32, Giannis with 31, and then Donovan Mitchell at 30 with 31, and then Jokic with 30 to round up 30.
Big yoke, man.
30.
That's the best player in the league right there.
We already love Jokic. After that, where's my list? No, where'd it go? No, I got you.
Okay.
The leaders in assists, Jokic in first place with 11 assists. And then you have Cade with 10. And then you have Josh Giddey with 10. And then you have Luka Doncic with 9. And then you have James Harden with 8. After that, the most 3-pointers made, Steph Curry, obviously, he's averaging 5 a game. Then after that, Tyrese Maxey with 4, Donovan Mitchell with 4, Grayson Allen with 4, and James Harden with 4.
Shout out Grayson Allen.
And then defensive leaders, so we're talking about rebounders. The top rebounder, Jokic with 13. Victor Wembanyama with 13, Karl Anthony Towns with 13, Zubac with 12, and then you're talking about Jalen Duren with 12.
Shout out Jalen Duren too.
Yeah, then we got blocks. Victor Wembanyama leading with 4 blocks per game, rounding up.
Jeez.
Isaiah Stewart with 2. Huff, the hell, Huff. Jay Huff with 2 blocks. And then you got Alex Sarr with 2 blocks. And then you got
Davidson. Who is this?
Bro, Ryan Kalkenbrenner with 2 blocks as well, the rookie. And then steals, you got where's the steals? Yeah, Kaysen Wallace with 2 steals, and then Dyson Daniels with 2 steals, and then Mikal Bridges with 2 steals, and then you have Luka Doncic with 2 steals. Slim Luka, and then OG Anunoby with 2 steals. There we go.
I gotta see this.
Here we go, Luca.
Let me see. Hold on. Overview. Recent games. Let me see something. Where's steals? Oh snap!
Luca.
3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 5,
Damn,
3.
Luca.
Luka been locked in.
Let's
Luka been playing
go.
some defense.
Here we go. But MVP candidates right now: Shea, no particular order. Shea, Jokic, Luka Doncic. I can't put Victor because he's been injured. Tyrese, not going off a record, just going off of how they're playing.
You said Giannis
Giannis too. There you go.
and Cade.
You can put Cade up there.
I put Cade up there.
There we go.
I go. Is that a top 5? Did you get 5?
I
No,
gave
you
5.
get 6.
Yeah. Well, I
No.
added Cade, so that made it 6. But I had Giannis before Cade.
I go Shea. I go Shea, Jokic, Luka, Giannis, and either Maxi, Katie, or Şengün.
Şengün.
He
No, not
Şengün
Şengün.
Warren.
Not Şengün.
So KD, it's either Maxi or KD, one of the two.
What's Şengün? Şengün, Katie's average. Şengün?
Alperen Şengün.
I know Alfred. I just like saying his name. Şengün's averaging 23, 10, and 7. It's great numbers, but I don't know.
It's not. He's like baby Jokic again.
And then KD's averaging 25, 5, and 3. Great numbers, but
They're if someone was to win MVP off that team, it would be because they're the first seed, and they're not going to win the first seed.
Yeah.
So it's not happening.
I don't think so. But other than that, dude, anything else to say on the NBA, or we can move on?
No, I don't really have anything else to say in the NBA.
Fair enough. Shout out to Eric Betts. Eric Betts, shout out to you. He said, "Gentlemen, here to break more news for you." He said, "My NFL sources are saying Aaron Donald is expected to sign a contract with the LA Rams after the Thanksgiving holiday. The two parties have been said to be talking back and forth for about a month now."
No way.
I mean, he's in shape
What?
for it.
So he can just sit on the bench and get a championship?
No, he's you see how jacked he is still?
He's gonna play, come out of retirement. What'd you?
I mean,
stop
was he only 34?
Stop it though. Like what?
Gonna
That's
pull
just
Tom Brady.
cheating. That's gotta be cheating, bro.
He's gonna pull Tom Brady.
I'm gonna come out of retirement and then just dog on
chip.
people again.
Marcus says, he said, Bronny, most improved player. Put your bet in now. Absolutely not. That's the easiest way to give charity to the sports books.
Most improved Denny of Dia, bro.
Low key.
There's definitely or Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren could be up there.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Who else?
Someone Laurie Kyman. Laurie's averaging 30, but he was doing
Deontay
it.
George.
He's streaky. He's not really consistent.
Austin Reeves. There we go.
I gotta see more, but yeah, Austin Reeves. Yeah, it's a good shout. There's someone else definitely that we're missing.
Maxey.
I mean, Tyrese could be up for that as well.
Yeah, but last year he was putting up numbers like that too.
He's just, it's gotta be someone that's gonna be a first time All-Star. I think it might be Duren. Honestly, I can't think of anyone. I'm trying to think of the dome. I don't want to look at the teams.
I know.
Wait, let me see. Most improved. Jalen Johnson could be in that category.
True.
I guess Franz maybe a little bit, not really. Stephon Castle's balling out this year. He's taking a step.
Stephon, though. Stephon's been balling out.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Nico Harrison, maybe.
Most improved for being terrible.
Most improved. He got fired. That's an improvement.
That is for the team. Other than that, Eric, you ready to talk about some UFC?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, Eric, what were you mentioning, bro? What happened in the UFC that you want to talk about?
So,
let's hear
it. Recently this week there was a lot of big fights. Hold on, I want to pull them up on my phone. Sorry, I apologize for all the all the freaking dings in the background because this chat will not
Ding,
stop talking. Matter of fact, David,
ding.
can you actually pull up all the results that happened in the UFC?
I have him
And
up
we,
right now.
yeah, can we? Cause I pulled it up so the chat can stop doing that. I can't use my phone for the being, but I want to talk about the main event. I want to talk about Ian, and I want to talk about the possibility of where the UFC is going to go next about how they're going to have their big fights because there is a lot of big fights to be had. And I've also heard news that there's a possibility that they might throw a championship fight at Kamaru Usman, which I don't know why they would do that, but um but go on, just run through the card really quick.
So on the previous card, this happened this weekend, November 22nd. You had just naming the co-main event and the main event. The co-main event was Bilal Muhammad going up against Ian Gary, and Ian Gary won by decision. Pretty much for the first 2 rounds, pretty much dominated. It was a good fight though. Other than that, Bilal Muhammad didn't really take him down, which is very shocking because Bilal Muhammad loves taking down fighters. Shout out to Ian Gary for getting that W. And also, oh my gosh, Armaron Tersukin. I said I probably butchered it.
Yeah.
Tersukin submitted Dan Hooker. I love Dan Hooker, but he's one of those exciting fighters I love to watch. That just doesn't win. But Arman Tersukin has been dominating. So it's expected. He won that victory. He's going to be contending for a title fight next, I believe. But there you go. Ian Gary.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Panthers touchdown.
There you go. All right, that's why I was watching because I knew it was about to happen. All right, go ahead.
But we look at the welterweight division where Ian Gary and Bilal Muhammad were fighting, and Bilal Muhammad is number 2 contender. And now all of a sudden, after that loss, Ian Gary was number 6. So you might be seeing another ranking, another jump in the rankings. Either Ian Gary fights someone like Shavkat Romanov, who is an insane fighter, or you might be seeing him fight Jack Della Maddalena for the next fight. So I don't know if he gets a title fight yet.
So you don't think Ian gets his title fight that he's screaming for?
Title, guess who he's versing? Islam.
Yeah, he had to verse Islam.
Yeah, no, he's not ready for Islam. He's got to verse another contender. I mean, I feel like no one's ready for Islam anyway. But
see, the thing that I want to highlight is right now, I would say the talk of the town, or not the talk of the town, or the big fight that everyone wants to talk about is the possibility of seeing Islam versus Poirier, right? And that is a massive fight. That we're talking about double champs going against each other. That's unheard of. You know what I mean? Crowning a triple champ, like that'd be insane to see. But now with Ian winning this fight against Bilal Muhammad, it's not about this. Just, I saw some of the clips from the fight, like, because I was intrigued by it. Not just the fact that Ian was able to beat Bilal Muhammad, but it was the fact that every single time, like you said, Bilal takes people to the ground. Ian's takedown defense was almost perfect.
Yeah,
he chopped at his legs the entire match, and on top of it, whenever Bilal went for a shot for a takedown, it was very hard for him to get Ian on the ground. Which realistically, that's how Ian survives. And then I saw so many press conferences afterwards with Ian, and Ian said it. He goes, "Listen, if I fight Islam knows he has to take me to the ground in order to win the fight." He goes, but the thing is, and I know that I can't go to the ground. I have to keep it standing. It's the perfect fight. This is destined to happen. He goes, our countries have history with Conor and Khabib. And it's like, this is basically like, you're Khabib's protege. I'm Conor's protege. Make the fight happen. Now, granted, I'm hearing what you're saying in the sense of, I don't think he's ready for it yet. He had listed out a bunch of guys that he already fought and beat, and then he just beat the number 2 contender. Who is realistically better than him in the division other than Islam? Right now.
Rakhmonov.
You think Rakhmonov is better than him?
He's the one who beat him in the last 3 fights. He actually beat Ian Gary, so you can't. That's why I'm saying Ian Gary's great. Listen, I think he's a great fighter, but I also think he's, like you said, he's kind of his protege. He also talks a lot. Right? He's going to talk. He's going to hype himself up. I give him a lot of credit. He's his own marketer. So I think you're looking at it and you're like, wow, like we see this fight, right? Recency bias. But at the end of the day, He's gonna go against Islam. And I know he's been saying this stuff. He's like, Islam's not gonna take him down. That's BS. Islam will take down anybody. Realistically, like I don't care who you are, he's going to take you down. He's from Dagestan. Let's be real. And at the end of the day, I feel like he has to fight either Rachmaninoff again, or he fights Jack Della Maddalena again, or not again. Fights him just to get another fight down the belt. But I think he's up for a title fight soon. But I think he needs to fight another contender if he wins.
I'm gonna be doing more research as the week goes on. But I wanted to ask also, what title would Islam and Topuria be fighting for? Whose belt would be up?
I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's
is it 170? Would they meet at 170 or no?
I'm not too sure. I want to say welterweight where Islam is right now, the champion. Yeah, I think Ilya said he was going to go up. Yeah, so I think it's welterweight.
Hold on. I want to look at the rankings. They said pound for pound, Islam's the best fighter right now. Ilya's lightweight. Islam is welterweight. Why don't they show the double champions though? That's what I don't understand on the website.
No.
Like I only see them as a champion under one thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But either way, and it's gonna be very interesting because you also see the clips of Ilia Topuria, and he's like, obviously, fighters are always gonna be confident, regardless of the situation. You got Ilya sitting there like, it's so funny to me because the whole world doesn't think that I'm gonna be able to beat him. He's like, I'm excited to possibly fight this man, knowing that I can beat him and just shock the world. But for me, it's not going to be a shock. But for everyone else, the fact that everyone else, they're going to be shocked, I find that very interesting. And it's like, I don't know if I'm buying into the hype or not, because I truly do believe that Islam is the best fighter in the world. And I feel like he really can't be stopped, you know? But Ilya is also a different beast and a different animal. So...
Yeah. Well, I totally get it. But I look at Ilya's thing, and I know Ilya has a lot of experience, but he's impressive. He has an impressive thing. The last 3 fights he's fought have all been knockout, and it was against Volkanovski, Max Holloway, and Charles Oliveira. That's an impressive resume. All knockouts against those guys who are absolute. They dominate the sport. I think Ilya Topuria is a fantastic fighter, but I just look at the way Islam fights. I mean, granted, all it needs is one punch, right? But the most prominent skill set in UFC is wrestling, and Islam has that. Wrestling is so important in UFC, and he has that. I'm not saying Ilya doesn't, but you're talking about Islam, who's on a elite level type of grappling, wrestling, BJJ, all that stuff.
I agree with you in that sense. Like if Islam gets you to the ground, the fight is almost like over in general, right? Topuria is also good on the ground. That was another thing. I saw another situation where, again, on an interview, he's talking crazy. Like I understand backing yourself, but he was like, I would ask Islam what his favorite submission is, and then I submit him with that. And I'm like, yo, am I underestimating you, or are you just stupid? Because again, like I said, Islam, I think any fighter knows. For example, like Ian Gary, when he's talking about Islam in his press conference, he literally says, he goes, I know the fight can't go to the ground. Because if it does, I'm in trouble. That's coming from someone that wants to fight you for the championship.
Yeah. But here's the thing is, it's like they say that. And that's why they talk like they're doing their job. They have confidence in themselves. It's not like it's not like if I'm a fighter, I'm going up against a fighter, I'm gonna say I'm going to win. You know, that's just how it is. But at the end of the day, it's like, the talk is the talk, but like saying you're not gonna let that if you go to the ground, you're gonna lose. But guess what? It's not that easy. You can't just be like, yep, I'm not going to the ground. It's not gonna happen. It's like Islam is persistent. He's not gonna let that slide. He's gonna go to his safety. But I don't know, bro. It's gonna be fun though. I think that fight would be really interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I gotta buy the UFC game so I can try it out.
No, bro, it's gonna be Paramount.
No, I mean like the video game.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be on Paramount?
Yeah, Paramount Plus. I think starting 2026.
Well, I hope. Yeah, I need that to happen ASAP because I can't watch any of these
Hold
fights.
up.
I've been missing all of them, which sucks.
When does the also sucks that it's so late start on Paramount? UFC January 2026. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
2026. Let's see what
Let me
that
see
first fight
that.
is. Let's see what the first fight is. Also, to give a quick little shout out too in the UFC, the week before that, we had Islam beat Jack Della Maddalena. It was in 5 rounds, unanimous decision, but Islam torched him.
Yeah, that was to get his double. That was to get his double. That was it right there for him.
Yeah, he had almost 20 minutes of control. Get the hell out of here, bro.
That's torture, bro.
It is. And
That's
also,
literal torture.
shout out to Valentina Shevchenko being Zhang Weili in decision as well.
Like,
And also,
how do you? Oh my gosh! Imagine being in that fight, knowing you're gonna lose, and at that point, you're just trying not to die.
yeah,
Like you're
and
trying to get submitted. You're not trying. You're trying to protect yourself at that point.
dude, he's so good that that he's able to control another professional fighter that's elite for 20 minutes. How the hell? Like,
Yeah.
this guy's an elite fighter too.
Gosh, man. It's great. Oh man. There's some people that you just never would touch.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And these one he would kill anyone. He would just kill somebody.
that's the guy you want on your team. That's what you want
For
to be best
real.
friends with. But it doesn't have a January fight, so we don't even know yet. So
We'll see.
yeah, and then the next fight coming up in December 6th is Marab going up against Peter Yan, and also Alexander Pantoja going up against Joshua Van. I'm gonna save you guys the trouble. Pantoja is gonna win. Also Marab. Marab has been one of the best fighters in the UFC right now.
It's the Dagestan brothers, bro. The
He's
Dagestan.
from Georgia, bro.
Oh, Marab. Sorry,
Kavachfilia.
I'm thinking of what's his name? Khamzat Chimaev.
Chimaev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dagestan brethren, bro.
That's a good card, actually. Damn. Henry Cejudo, Brandon Monero. Wow, it's pretty good. All right, bro. Where's the comment?
When are we gonna get another good American fighter, bro? Like a champ.
What do we get? What do the rankings say, Eric?
When are we getting another one, bro? Let me see.
It's just like the NBA. I don't know if it's gonna be like that for a while.
I mean, we don't have a champion right now.
Yo, the top 10 of pound for pound are all international.
I think the 11 they have Max Holloway.
Yeah, but Max Holloway, he's still super young. But I love Max Holloway. Bilal Muhammad, they have him under English.
No. His last fight you fought Poirier?
Who? Max?
Holloway.
Yeah.
And he won by unanimous decision.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, that's our best fighter. And Ilya made him look
the best
tough.
boxer in the UFC, though.
What happened?
The best boxer in the UFC.
Cool. I mean, that only gets you so far, though.
I mean, he's had a great career. It's crazy.
You can really
Former
stand up
champion.
and smack someone in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. Former champion, balling out.
Yeah, but that's all I got. Just want to do a little quick UFC rundown.
There we go, guys. And also, real quick shout out to Conor McGregor. Conor said, "Where's my effing title shot, Dana? I want it at the mother effing White House."
I love that the way
They're
that's
gonna,
spelled.
they're gonna have the UFC at the friggin' Oval, the White House. That's crazy. I'm all for it. I love that. Imagine that vibes.
Imagine what?
The vibes.
The vibes are gonna be amazing. I give him that. Like, it's definitely historic. As far as an event, though, it's gonna be like, it's inherently gonna be like not as good as a stadium because it's just not big enough.
I gotta see how the production is.
Well, no, they already went through it. It's like you're gonna have some people that are allowed like near the fight, and then you have some people that are further away, but like they're gonna be watching from like a different area of the White House. Because again, like it's a lawn, you can't fit everyone there. That's the only thing. It's gonna be cool though, but it's more like I look at that I look at it more of a historic thing
Yeah.
than a like a big event, because like they're gonna do it and then it's gonna be a big event, but it's gonna be more of a high end event. Like I'm never gonna go to that event. Never gonna get a
Yeah.
chance to go to that event.
But we get to
But
watch
as
it because of Paramount.
I will say it better. The only thing that would make me like cool about it is if it looks aesthetically pleasing. That's it. Because like if it looks boring, I'm gonna be like, all right. So what was the point of bringing this here? Just to say
Yeah.
you fought the White House? Like what,
Yeah, I
bro?
mean, it's a cool idea. I just think if they have the execution, let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
But
it's
they said
gotta be executed well.
Dana said the fighter is gonna come out of the Oval Office and they're gonna film him walking out. I'm like, that's crazy.
That like
I
it.
re-
That's what I'm saying. Production has to be really, really good and on point that day because, like I said, like most people are gonna be watching from home.
Like it was like when they did the spear, right? When they did it at the spear in Las Vegas. That
Yeah,
big giant, like that was a great production.
it has to be something along those lines. Yeah, you're totally right.
Jay said, so out of UFC, does the Korean Zombie still fight? No, he retired. What about Clay Guida? Yeah, Clay Guida, I think he also retired. Yeah, they fought like Korean Zombie fought a couple of years ago. 2 years ago was his last fight. Mark says, I mean, sometimes I ask people where their favorite hand is, and then I slap them with it. Granted, I'm drunk off E&J when I do it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Mark says, Eric, I'll do it. I'll train, and I'll become a champion for America. Theme song, Mac Miller, Donald Trump.
Yo, all right, Marcus. I'll be waiting for you, man.
Marcus, you got until June, I think.
I'll be waiting for you until you get to when you get to the top, so you can get in that card.
Here we go. But ladies and gentlemen, that officially concludes. I got nothing else to say, bro. We're almost 3 hours.
Yeah, facts. And I have work in the morning. Oh my gosh.
Bro, I got a midterm tomorrow.
What? Oh my gosh, Ralph. Pack it up. Pack it all up. Pack it all up.
Yes,
Get us out of
sir.
here, man.
Yes, sir.
No, we
Yes,
gave you an
sir.
extra long episode because we missed Wednesday, bro. Get up out of here
Yeah.
now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into today's episode. Episode 399 is officially checked off in the books. We appreciate all you guys. You guys are the best. And Marcus says, last question. He says, 190 pounds. Who am I fighting? You probably have to go with the light heavyweight at 205, or you can go down to middleweight at 185 and fight. Who's the champion middleweight?
Marcus. I would say you gotta go middleweight.
Hamzat Chimaev.
Oh no. Wait, middleweight or light heavy? Pick your poison. Kamzat or Alex Pereira? Who you want?
Kamzat over Alex.
Really?
I'm fighting Kamzat before Alex. Screw that.
Can we do this? Wait, let's do this really quick. I'm about 170 right now. Hold on. So my question, where would I be at?
Welterweight?
I'm searching it up. What
I think welterweight is 170.
Is 170. Oh, and gosh, typing with one finger sucks. Yeah, you're right. Welterweight. Oh, goodness gracious.
Eric, who are you fighting? Islam.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
So I'm finished. I'm actually gonna die. Like I get submitted. Where are you?
I'm 150.
Let's see.
That might be feather. No, it's not featherweight. Featherweight's one. Ooh,
I'm really gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So you get to choose.
Okay.
I don't know what. Okay. So I think you're gonna end up pushing towards lightweight because lightweight is 155, or you can go up to welterweight, which is me, which is 170.
No way.
Which
not
is
20 pounds.
See, but what's under that? What would be
featherweight? So featherweight, I think, is 140, 130. I don't know. No, 140, I think.
Wait, what is featherweight? You see, 136 to 145.
All right, there you go. I'm in that one.
You're doing that one instead?
Featherweight. I'm versing Volkanovski. Oh no.
Nah, you're lightweight, buddy. You're lightweight.
My favorite fighter.
Wait, so realistically, would you rather lose 5 pounds or gain 5 pounds?
I'd rather lose 5 pounds.
So you would fight Volk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'd do that over Taporia.
Bro, I love Volk though. Volk is Volk is dangerous.
You gotta fight Mobsfar Evlov.
Who?
You gotta fight him. You gotta fight him, bro.
Hell no. Aljamain
His last
Sterling.
fight
We can set that
was
one up, right, Eric?
oh my gosh. His last fight he beat Aljamain Sterling.
Oh god.
Aljamain's 5. You could fight Aljamain in your first fight, bro.
There we go.
You lost his last fight.
Absolutely not, bro. These guys are dangerous.
All right, David, on your first fight's gonna be Giga Chikdadze. Look at this guy. He's bald.
Damn.
Look. He's 15-5-0. Out of the 15, he's won 15, he's lost 5, he's drawn none. Out of the 15, he's won 9 of them by knockout.
But he lost 5, so I don't care. 5 losses. Here we go.
And he has 9 first-round finishes.
Doesn't matter.
And he has one win by submission. His last fight, he lost to Onama by unanimous decision. Go get him, David.
Here we go. We got him.
Does he give me a height? Nothing. Like, can I get some stats on this guy? What's his weight? Like, nothing at all. Dang.
They don't want to know. It's confidential.
They won't let me know nothing.
Confidential.
I don't want his stats. I want to know how tall he is. You would think all these years they would have that together. What the heck? Yeah, you could buy both. I mean, if I'm at 170, I could easily hit 180. I mean, I was 180 at one point. What's 180?
For fights, you would want to cut weight.
Dude, I'm dead. No, but technically I'm losing weight right now. Like I'm not going down to 150, bro.
No, so you would stay here.
It's I either have to fight Islam, go down to Ilya, or go up to Kamzat.
Yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed either way.
Oh my gosh! I'd rather I just gotta become a flyweight, bro. Simple.
Bryce Young just drew another pick.
Oh, I'm about to watch it happen. Wait, or did it already happen? Wow, game over. They were in.
Yep.
They were on. Oh my gosh. For real, bro.
Said if I say I'm trans and lose weight, better shot. No, I still think they still don't care. UFC.
Yo, let me fight. No, I would still get beat.
Even the girls would still beat.
Yeah, they would still piece me up.
Mark says, pretty sure my girl got some horsehair extensions still here. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, they still win. They would still win.
Dude, who would I fight in the women's division? No, they're all lighter than me, surely.
Yeah, I don't think there's one heavier than that.
Women's bantamweight, how much is that? David, can you look that up really quick and then we can get out of here?
Women's bantamweight?
Yeah. Bryce, what the heck, bro?
It's 135.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there's no way.
There we go.
Kayla Harrison would actually piece me up still.
She would still.
She looks massive. Goodness gracious.
She's like Brock Lesnar.
Literally. Woman, scary human beings, bro.
Crazy, dude. We're screwed.
Yeah, but either way, that's all I got.
Guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to episode 399 of D&E Takeover. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all. You guys are the best. We'll be back on Wednesday with more show right before Thanksgiving. So we got that turkey special. And without further ado, guys, it's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
Said Brock Lesnar's daughter headed to the NBA. I'm not surprised. And we are out, guys. Marcus, everyone, Jay, appreciate y'all. We'll be back not next Wednesday, this Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.